Napoleon? Why is Napoleon here?
Who the fuck is... What?
Over in the corner, you can see on the title screen, there's a bust of Napoleon.
You think I know anything, Grant? I know nothing.
Napoleon was a French emperor.
Maybe Herlock Sholmes... No, wait, because that's on the kids' side of the room.
It is on the kids' side, which makes it more confusing.
Maybe she's studying history or something. I don't know.
I mean, it could be that she's studying history.
Echo? Who's echoing? Shouldn't be me. Me who just bought a new fucking headset. That's coming tomorrow.
Hope it's not me.
You sound fine on my end. Like, it's like a very slight echo, but it's not bad.
Okay.
Napoleon was the French emperor. Hello, Pandas Love Eucalyptus. How are you? Welcome to stream.
It might be something on your end, Diana.
It could be, I mean, I know Grant sounds more echoey because his microphone is on a wooden desk thingy.
Yeah.
And knowing what I know about how sound works, I should have taken an acoustics class, but that wasn't required for music majors. Reverberation of sound, music, what have you, is going to depend on the surroundings and what the microphone or recording device might be set on.
You know a way I could actually reduce that by any chance?
Perhaps putting a cloth under the microphone? A towel? A washcloth, perhaps? To muffle it?
Go find a towel.
You're gonna do this now? Why are we doing this now? I had you on two windows. Oh! Oh! D for determined. Okay. Hi, welcome, and thank you for the follow, by the way. I was promoting my stream when I heard the alert, and I'm like, huh? What? Whomst? I'm glad you're doing well, Pandas Love Eucalyptus. If you have a different name you would like me to call you, let me know. I'm gonna read up in chat real quickly because I didn't get to reply to all y'all's inquiries. This is the most active pre-stream chat I've ever had. Okay, so yes, we are playing Great Ace Attorney, which takes place in feudal Japan, and also like industrialized Britain. So it is interesting. I haven't played that one yet. I've been wanting to see how it looked. I don't know if Grant's returned yet from retreat.
Oh, I'm here. I've been here.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
It's so nice. Like, I really like the gameplay. The gameplay's really smooth. The characters are interesting, and just like the overall like design of the game is really good, in my opinion.
Talking about Ace Attorney?
Yeah, we're talking about the Great Ace game that we're playing. Because I'm reading up in chat, so...
Gotcha.
Casual playthrough. Yeah, I often put casual playthrough when I play games because... More so for when I play, like, Danganronpa and Pokemon, because I'll get people who are, like, very competitive about those types of games, or, like, very specific on how I play them. So I'm like, no, it's a casual playthrough. Also a first-time playthrough, so shut the fuck up on how I play this game. I'm gonna play it how I play it. So that's why I put that tag there. Also let people know, like, I'm playing it casually, I'm not achievement running, I'm not speed running, I'm not doing a perfect run or anything, I'm just playing it how I play it, and just, like, a more relaxed pace than just trying to actively, like, get through everything to get to an achievement or something.
Did I ever tell you about one of my viewers that I once had when I was playing Hearts of Iron 4?
You mayhaps. You may have.
Essentially, Hearts of Iron 4, you can play different countries, and for some reason, whenever I was playing a mod where it was basically in the Fallout universe, so there was only, like, the small countries in the US, some guy on the stream kept saying, play Iraq, play Iraq, play Iraq. I finally had to tell him, hey, dude, in case you haven't noticed, there is no Iraq here. He fucking left. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah.
I had to tell him like that like 3 times.
Hi, Ryan, by the way. Yeah, so fun fact, Ryan is my partner, and we got a triple treat box from Pizza Hut on Monday night because I saw it like a month ago on an ad while watching like Dance Moms on like Hulu or something, and like I wanted it, so we agreed like, oh, when he comes up to visit from Virginia, like we'll order one, and now he's getting ads for it, so to be fair, I always want pizza. Yeah, I have leftover pizza if you want any. First playthrough should be casual anyway, so you can enjoy the game without worrying about being really good or doing everything there is to do. Yeah, sometimes like certain games, when I played Pokemon, when I would have like the guide, like the actual guidebook in front of me, like I tried to do a perfect run. But now with Brilliant Diamond, I don't do that anymore. Twitch is owned by Amazon, so ... Also, hi, Mouse. I know I said hi earlier, but yes. Let's see. Okay, scrolling down. I'm not picking comment, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna call you Pandas, because that's gonna make it easier for me. First rule of gaming is if you're playing it in a way that you find fun, you're playing it right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Rule number 2, you pet every single rat you see. Alright, so tonight we're gonna play some more Great Ace Attorney. Grant knows where we're at, because I don't remember.
Yes, we're on part 2
Oh,
of
here it
the
is.
investigation.
Part 2 in Clouded Kokoro. It just said it
Clouded
in the title
Kokoro
thing.
investigation. Yep.
Pet every dog you see. Also pet every rat you see. Pet every animal you see that is not a hazard to your health bar.
This is not poisonous.
That is not hazard to your health bar.
It may be friend-shaped, but it is not friendly.
I nominate always talk to everyone as rule number 3. Well, like, I don't want to talk to the enemy, but like, yeah. I kind of agree with that rule. I mean, I do that specifically for Pokemon. Pet all the mice. Yes, we pet literally every single mouse, rat in game. We pet Squeakums, my beloved. Boop. All right. 19th of February, 2:38 p.m., Briar Road. All right, do you want to take Ryan's doppelganger here? For now,
Sure, if you want me
because
to.
we have, well, because I have to voice Susato.
Fine. It looks as though the police are still here, carrying on with their investigation.
Perfect. So let's find Inspector Gregson as quickly as possible. Yeah. Oh.
Yes, and let's see if he'll take a break from his chips to look at that silver tip Iris gave us for him.
Oh, I forgot about that. Why are there 2 Little Caesars in DoorDash? Like, is one an imposter? I'm assuming there's only one in your area. That's what I'm assuming right now. If you play like an anime protagonist, you talk to the enemy and then they become your friend. I mean, the rival in Brilliant Diamond
if we're going by Dragon...
is...
Go ahead.
What? No, you go ahead.
If we're going by Dragon Ball Z logic, then I guess you're right, because it used to be only very few people actually got killed off, but after the new series...
If we're going by Death Note, then yeah. At least for like the first story arc of the anime.
I have things to say about Death Note. I like Death Note, but I feel like there's one thing that could have been changed that would have changed the dynamic of the show and actually made it better, but that's just my opinion.
If everyone is fine with spoilers for Death Note, we could talk about it, because I would love to hear it, but I just want to make sure I'm not spoiling it for anybody who actually is watching it or anything. Alright, he still has his bag of chips. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Just remind me after stream and I can tell you what it is.
Okay. So do we converse with him first or present the thing?
Apparently we're supposed to examine the man sitting in a chair. Actually, hold on. For part 2, we're supposed to be at Mr. Natsume's lodgings.
Well, that doesn't appear to be the case.
No, we have to present him with a postcard, and then we move to Mr. Natsume's lodgings.
Take that!
Inspector Gregson, do you have a moment?
Have you seen a crazy calzone pizza? Apparently Little Caesars has green abomination.
I'm sorry, I don't. To say I don't. I don't know what I'm doing, Judge.
Yeah, why are you doing
Sorry,
Zim?
sir, I don't. I'm a very busy man. It's my default voice, I'm sorry. Much too busy talking a pair of foreign gagative bouts, that's for sure.
We have these for you. A present from Miss Iris Wilson.
What? For me? From her ladyship?
Why are you in love with, like, a 10-year-old girl? Stop it.
I hope that's not what it is. Her ladyship?
This man all neck. Yeah, he really
is,
do not have a definition between neck and, like, jawline. It's just a thumb.
He is the
He's just a
virgin,
thumb.
the virgin detective versus the Chad Gumshoe.
Reduce Little Caesars to atoms. Did you say this line?
Yes. Give it here at once. Come on, hand it over. That's for me. Virgin Gregson versus the Chad Gumshoe. Ugh. Don't wait for me to give it to you, will you?
His neck ends at his eyebrows.
Under that hat is only a flat top. What was that coin exactly?
He reminds me. This is reminding me of. Have you ever watched Spy Kids?
Yes.
Remember in the first movie where they had
the finger guys?
The finger guys, and they were all like thumbs.
Yeah.
Like thumbs or something.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His head is a thumb. I think that's what they're called. I don't remember.
They were all oddly gigantic.
Yeah, I mean that movie series was a fever dream. Well, more so the first one, but like still,
I think the
still
third
a fever
one's pretty
dream.
bad of a fever dream too. I said I think the first and the third one are pretty fever dreamish.
Oh my god,
at
it
least
was
in the third one,
thumbs. Yeah, I was right. Wow,
right. I don't know how you remembered that.
I pulled that out of like a recessed
You went through your
memory.
child toolbox for that.
What?
I said you dug through your child toy box for that one.
I really did. Hi, my crystal crush. Hi, hiya. Right back at you. Welcome to stream. How are you doing? We are currently playing Great Ace Attorney, and we are currently talking about Spy Kids, the first movie, because this man's face looks like a thumb.
Talking about thumbs.
And I pulled that name out of like some repressed memory. Oh, I don't have a command for LGBT. Sorry. I don't know. I haven't seen many other streamers like use that as a command and what they use it for. But like, what exactly are you looking for information? Information-wise, what would you like to know? I've never seen it. No one on my channel has used that command, so I'm curious to like what type of information you're looking for. Oh, poll, is Hawaiian pizza good? I've never had it. All right, I'm making that the pinned comment now.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
I've never had.
I've had it. It's too much sweetness on something that shouldn't be sweet.
I mean, I've never had it. I'm picky, but not picky with my pizza. Like, I guess I get it from my mother. Like, I like throwing like literally every other topping on there, but not like pepperoni or anchovies or pineapple. I really only like dried pineapple, so like dried pineapple on pizza, ugh.
Aaron, do you know who Pandas is?
No.
I think it might be Jess, actually. I think that might be Jess. I don't know. It sounds like Jess.
Are you Jess?
No. I'm not.
No, I'm not. I'm asking Pandas. Shush.
Oh, you're asking Panda.
Spy Kids was a weird series when the second... If you're not Jess, it's okay. You're still welcome here. We love you. Spy Kids was a weird series when the second one with the Island of Monsters was the normal one.
It really was, honestly. It's weird how the guy that...
I think I watched 3 first. And then I went back to watch 1 and 2, I think. But because, like, I liked video games, like, I thought 3 was the most normal.
To me, I watched the well. Technically, I watched the first one first, but I only remember watching the second one first because the first one I watched as a kid, so I barely remembered it.
Oh, it is Jess.
Oh, cool.
Cool. Hi, Jess.
I,
Welcome.
I thought you sounded too much like yourself. I knew it.
Yourself. I mean, I hope Jess acts like herself.
Himself, but yeah,
Oh, himself?
yeah.
Oh, sorry. My
It's all right.
apologies. Anyway, I remember watching as when Spy Kids come out. I remember watching as a kid. Kids are always such brats. I mean, like when you have when it's a kids movie or a show, like they have to make them like over exaggerated for a child to like understand that oh, these are supposed to be the bad guys. I think. What are you a grad student for? I am currently a grad student studying student affairs. Wait, let me give you the full title. I'm getting my Master of Education in Student Affairs of Higher Education - Administration, which basically translates into working with college students and anything but a professor role. That is what I do, or that is what I'm going for. My undergrad was in music education, with a focus in clarinet. Yes. Wait. You have got to work on dishes. Who wants to help? If I have to can I put them in my dishwasher that I finally got fixed? It's okay, Jesse's a gender neutral name. I missed the first bits because of what's going on. Also, hi everyone. Hi, Combat Butler! Welcome. You didn't miss much because chat's been really active tonight, so it's great. How are you? Hey, my Crystal Crush, thank you for the follow. Thank you. It's greatly appreciated. We just crossed over 300, so I have to figure out what I'm doing for 300 followers. So many names I don't know. Well, it's time to get to learn their names, Combat Butler. God.
We're going to have to drop that Red White album.
Listen, my mic is broken.
It's fine.
That's why I'm getting a new headset. Also, thank you, Jess, for the follow. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, my mic doesn't allow me to record. Okay, someone remind me to talk about that in 20 minutes, because I do actually want to continue playing the game. Let me just make sure I didn't miss
it's we're here
anything.
for a game, I think, not chatting, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Chatting
chatting.
is awesome,
I am fine with chatting, but I want to make sure for those who are actually here to watch the game, we still get to play some of the game and also press forward. Let's see. All right, and I did take a drink of water. Grant, I hope you did so as well.
I have water right now. I can get more
well,
later.
Well, Crystal
whenever
Crush gave us a water redeem, so you better drink some fucking water.
Do you hear it?
All right.
It's a silver crown, obviously, but it's a lot more than that. It's an appearance fee, that's what it is.
An appearance fee? Oh, I see. You mean...
That's right, for the Adventures of Herlock Sholmes. Her ladyship always offers me a little financial reward for featuring me every time.
Stay hydrated, folks. Always stay hydrated.
Yes, yes, of course. I know all about your exploits, Inspector. I read them avidly.
Of course, here using my name without my say-so does make me the butt of a whole lot of unpleasant jokes, but still. I'm sorry, Inspector. That must be difficult for you. Never you mind that. So, what do you want to know then, eh? Sorry? Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know. I trust that won't be a problem, it says. Well, obviously, it's not a problem. Go on, fire away. What do you want to know?
Well, if you wouldn't mind, Inspector, we'd very much like to know the address of Mr. Natsume's lodgings.
Oh, I just bonked my microphone.
The little knife-wielding mustache Japanese fella.
Oh, I forgot about that whole plot line.
You forgot about how Edgar
I
Allan Poe was
forgot about
arrested.
what this case actually was.
Jeez. He lives in a right old hovel. It's just over there. Look, technically, it's not a murder. It's a attempted murder.
Ah, yes, that is right. Yeah, that is right. Haha, yeah, ran into Erin in a Facebook group and she has the right vibes. Oh, thank you for popping in. I didn't think you would be able to join tonight because I literally just gave you the link like not even a half hour ago. But thank you for joining. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. That's convenient.
On the first floor of that house on the corner where that wreck of a bicycle propped up.
Hmm.
I can
How much you
suddenly
want to
see how
bet
they
that
found him.
bike is gonna play a role into this trial?
Probably. I can see how they easily found him as well.
Yeah, because he lived like right there. Also, like, why are two of the windows broken?
Oh no. Maybe it's just a bad neighborhood.
Mayhaps? Mayhaps?
That is nearby indeed.
If I remember rightly, the landlord is Mr. John Garrett.
Garadeb.
Garrett. Right, well,
Bitch, you gonna give us some of those chips you have? Those infinite
No,
amount of
mine.
chips you have?
fuck off, they're mine. If you see her again, you make sure her ladyship my regards, you hear? I mean it. You tell her that Gregson says here's her very best wishes. Don't worry, Inspector. We will. Goodbye for now, then. And long live her ladyship.
Why are you simping over a 10-year-old girl? This is weird.
I don't know if he's simming over her, but he does definitely for some reason care for her.
Yeah.
Well, at least he told us what we wanted to know before he left.
Yes. So then, shall we go and see what we can find in Mr. Natsume's lodgings?
Definitely.
Alright, so we gotta move. A new location has been added. Thank you for letting me know.
Mr. Natsume. Mr. Poe's lodgings.
Oh, yeah. Because he's a poet, alright.
Oh, Jesus.
This is... Okay. This is questionable. Interesting.
Why is one of his ancestors a banana?
Why is there a cannon in his room?
Huh? That'd be you.
Yeah, I know. Gonna play some Satisfactory while I listen. Satisfactory? I've been playing that today for like 6 hours. More like 8. Because I played for 2 hours this morning, left to go play mini golf at my workplace, and then came back and then played for like another 6 hours, and now
You
here
have
we are.
mini golf?
Shh. We technically don't have mini golf. We just
Okay.
played mini golf in our building.
Oh, okay.
Like, our building
Goes
is
on my door.
6 floors if you count the basement. No, technically 7 because there's a floor 3 and a 3.5. Fun fact. I've been to this school for like 6 years and I didn't even know there was like a floor 3 and a 3.5. So we started at the top floor and we played all the way down from like 5th floor to 4th floor to 3.5 to 3, then 2 to 1. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Got a good workout. To be honest, not the weirdest thing. A year or two ago, a German guy was found to have an old World War II Panther tank in his basement. Interesting. Jess, how far are you in Satisfactory? I am curious to know. I don't know how to voice her. Like, should I do her snooty? Or like...
Can you do a British accent?
Where the fuck are you? Okay, bye. It was nice knowing you. Grant just went bye-bye. Wish that were me. I'm working on unlocking the fuel power plant. Ah, yeah, I am on tier 8. Yeah, Ryan, if
Someone
you're
was knocking at
listening
my
to this,
door and it
I'm on
said, "I
tier
think it was the
8. I'm
pizza."
trying to unlock uranium and nuclear power. Had to go find some nitrogen gas. And found a giant spider and was not happy about that. So I ran. I ran far away.
May
Um,
I help you? That's the kind of voice I think you could
May
do.
I help you?
There we go.
just need more computers. Computers, they be a butt sometimes, you know? My computer
Sorry
is
about that.
sometimes a butt.
The pizza came a lot quicker than I thought it would.
Ah, you good.
May I help you?
Yes. Would this be the residence of Mr. John Garib?
Garadeb.
Garadeb? I can't word.
Indeed it would, sir. And whom may I say is calling?
My name is Reinosuke Naruhodo.
Mr. Naruhodo is representing Mr. Soseki Natsume. I believe he takes lodgings here.
That was a
Ooh, she looked
face?
happy. She looked happy for a second.
That was a fucking face.
We would very much like to ask him some questions about our client. One moment, please. I shall convey the message to Mr. Garadeb.
I just don't have a good set for
Nice.
plastic production. I mean, this is the first time I've played Satisfactory like all the way through, from start to finish in one save. Like my first time actually playing the game. So I know like most of my factories are very inefficient or not set up well. So, I also don't have a very good plastic setup or rubber, for that matter. That emote is so cute. Look at the little Pikachu. Oh, my first time too. Hell yeah,
Okay,
high
Pikachu.
five.
Did you see that, Mrs. Sasato? That was a real life English maid.
He's excited over this?
I know, as I understand it, anyone of standing in England, English society employs a number of household staff. But that was the first time I've ever seen one in the flesh. Oh, this day keeps getting better.
How?
They're oddly happy about seeing British things.
Surprisingly, this day keeps getting better. Like, oh yes, we're taking on another client who might get sent to death. That's exciting. That's a good. Y'all with your Pokemon emotes, I'm living for it.
Certainly feels like we've really arrived. We've really arrived now, doesn't it?
We need only to meet a butler, and the experience will be complete.
Well, I'm not sure if I'd go that far, but I understand the sentiment. Yeah, the last time there was an Ace Attorney game with a butler, it turned out not too great.
Yeah, the butler was a serial killer. Did they
Yeah.
even capture him? I don't remember.
No, they didn't.
Oh yeah, he fucking ran.
Yeah, he did. He dropped off Maya and was like, "Fuck off! See you later, suckers!"
Rat life! Hell yeah, rat life! Fuck yeah, rat life. We stand rats. Because I may or may not be one. Yeah, exactly.
Jeez. Aaron Gray is just a bunch of rats in like a costume.
It is, it is Aaron Gray lore in the Discord channel. I think my lore has just turned into a dumping ground for anything involving rats. It's not even lore anymore.
There is no lore, there is only rat.
Rat.
Thank you for waiting. Mr. Garadeb will see you now. This way.
Oh, so she just pulled him into...
Yeah, I told you he was a banana.
Oh my god. Yeah, why do you have a picture of your landlord on the wall? That's a bit weird. Do we examine him? Is that how this
Apparently we're
works?
supposed to examine him, yeah.
Good day to you, John Garadeb at your service.
Pleased to meet you, sir. This is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. He's a defense lawyer.
Do excuse me for not getting up. Took a shot to the knee a few years back in the Battle of Manwand, don't you know? Earned a medal from my pains, but I had to withdraw from service, hand over the reins to the up-and-comings.
So he's a retired soldier.
Still seriously contemplating whether I should even order this pizza.
Diana, if I could, I would order you pizza.
If I could, I would order you pizza.
Yeah.
But, Gray about to be
can't.
broke next month. It's not looking good for me.
It's a hell of a job getting up and downstairs now, I can't tell you. Don't get out much, as you can imagine.
Yes, it's quite a climb up here to the second floor, isn't it? I was panting at the top of the stairs.
Weak. Diana broke this month. Yeah, this is why I'm streaming, so I don't have to think about all my financial woes. Woo! And also because streaming with Grant is fun. And also didn't have work tonight. Which is like, what?
Yeah, it's so nice. I can't tell you.
Let
I
me
also
tell
took
you.
off for next Monday and Tuesday, so I could have a little bit of a longer vacation.
Nice. You really
Sorry,
must...
Sunday and Monday, not Monday and Tuesday.
You really must take more exercise, Mr. Naruhodo.
Don't you think so?
Smart plan exists in the stream and not the real world. Wahahaha. I mean, I would if I could. If I could make streaming my job, I would. But it's not feasible as of right now.
Well, Mr. Gyarados, no doubt you were very courageous to earn yourself a medal.
It was nothing. It was just a fall throw, really.
Oh, so this is Gyarados' room. We're not even in
No,
Natsume's room
we're
yet.
apparently in Gyarados' room. I think we're trying to get his permission to go into Natsume's lodgings.
Like, as in America, you need a warrant to search something. So, like, we're just getting his permission, which is essentially a warrant. Just stop being poor, easy. I wish it was that simple. Do you have money you want to give? I'll gladly take it.
How are you homeless? Just buy a house.
Duh.
Wouldn't like to offend the general, though, so I've grudgingly displayed it on the wall. Why don't you fetch it down, Joel? Let these good people see it properly.
Why are you starving? Just eat. Yeah, I'll eat the plastic in the waste bin.
Why are you dying? Just stop.
Don't fetch Dash it, woman, be careful.
Oh, dearie me. I do beg your pardon, sir.
You jolly nearly took the skin off my hands.
I shall be more careful, sir.
I don't think she likes him.
So anyway,
Yeah.
there you have it, living the quiet life now.
Yes, I see.
Now then, I hear you want to know about the chap lodging downstairs, is that right?
Yes, we would be very grateful if you could answer some questions for us, and maybe perhaps let us investigate his room.
Only two, please, naturally, especially if it helps to keep the peace here in Blighty.
Sir? Why are you stirring it with your fucking pipe? Why?
Why is your pipe? How did your pipe break?
Yeah, how's the... I mean... Accidents happen, but like, yeah, that is an interesting thing.
It is interesting that he's also stirring with the end there. Bit of tobacco in your tea, but
We forged an alliance with the Empire of Japan recently, as I'm sure you're aware.
Why are you bleeding? Just stop exiting your failings. Grant will get that one. Oh, he did.
yeah, no, I got it.
So this case is very much in the public eye, as it were.
Oh, is it?
Oh, is it really?
Even had some famous detective poking around. You know, in that old house, would you believe?
Ah, Sherlock Sholmes. Be right back. Okay, Diana.
Yes, Mr. Sherlock Sholmes.
Oh god, I'm being made to dab. I fucking hate this.
Why'd you put it as a redeem then?
Cause I kept it up from like when I started streaming, cause dabbing was like still in style-ish. Garradab, more like. That's funny.
Did that just so you can make that joke.
Probably. I wouldn't put it past Combat Butler to do it just for the joke. I dabbed. Are you happy now?
Yes.
Every
Mr.
time Grace dabs, she dies a little inside.
Yes.
Could have been. Didn't catch the chap's name. Not really my cup of tea, all that detective's business.
Oh, but you have a copy of Rant's magazine here, so...
Hey, no,
Anyway, the chap's investigating the foreigner's room as we speak.
Detective Sherlock Sholmes, give me. So he's in Sasaki-san's room.
The joke was the point. Good. There's a no cursing reward. I hate it. I mean, it's a redeem. It makes me not curse for like 5 minutes. It's not for chat, it's for me.
What happens if you curse?
I don't know. There really isn't a penalty for that.
Also, doesn't apply to me as well.
It would apply to you.
Damn it.
Because you're
Alright.
co-streaming with me.
That's fair, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's like how I made you drink water, but we're going by the honor system here. So by that logic,
didn't have
you
to
should
dab,
dab
though.
too!
Ah. Nah. Look,
No.
I dabbed, see? Did
No.
you see me dab?
I want you to curse
Fine, I'll
more!
There, I dab. Can't see it, but I dab.
Good.
You
Very
just have to
glad.
take my word for it.
Okay, I'm trusting you.
Okay.
Unsub
I mean,
if you break the no cursing. No! Please no! Then I'll just
No,
won't talk.
No, unsub if you break the curse. I'm sorry, Gray. Can you imagine how quickly you'd lose subs if that happened?
I would cry.
For every time you break a rule, like, on your own, like, redeem, someone unsubs. It's like, wow, okay.
I would cry.
It's a body nuisance, is what it is. The whole neighborhood's twitching its curtains now. I don't like all this fuss. It's jolly unsettling.
About Mr. Natsumi then, Mr. Garradeb, please do tell us.
Oh, thank God. Sherlock Sholmes is not too far away.
Oh, thank God, my husband. One of my husbands.
Oh yes, the Japanese chap. Only been lodging here for a week.
How many of your
At least
husbands have I
15.
voiced?
Oh, wait, no. That's how many husbands I have in general. How many husbands
Okay.
have you voiced? Let me see.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them come from, Danganronpa. Let me look.
I know I've voiced
Hold on.
Edgeworth.
Stand
I've
by
voiced
as I
Dragon-
acquire the, not really updated, list. Okay, so... One, 2, 3, 4.
Jeez.
You have voiced 4 husbands. If you fail a challenge, you have to dab on stream again. Okay, I'm fine with that rule. I'm fine with that. It seems less
I could-
severe of a punishment.
I can imagine Ryan being like, those are rookie numbers, you better up those numbers. I've already voiced this.
I know.
Oh, just 1 week. So he moved in very recently then.
I have 2 lodges most of the time, one on the ground floor and one just below us.
Why does he live on the second floor? Like, shouldn't he live, like, on the first floor if he can't walk well?
I think he's living on the 3rd floor, yeah. It's
Well,
weird
no,
that he lives so
because
high
in
up.
Britain, ground floor is first floor.
Yeah.
So, he has 2 lodgers. One who lives on ground floor, which is first floor. One who lives right below them, which
But
is
he's on the 3rd floor.
second floor. So he's 3rd floor, so they're second floor, essentially. Because
Oh,
it goes
right,
ground
right,
1,
right.
2.
You're right, right.
See,
By
French
American
class in
version,
high
he is
school
on
taught
3rd.
me something.
By American, he's on the 3rd floor, though.
Yeah.
But floor room became available. That's a told John. Be careful.
I have so many encased industrial beams, I should upgrade my conveyor belts. Oh, you should, sweetie. Please update them. I mean, granted, like, I'm also the same one who, like, has most, if not all of my, no, most of my conveyor belts are still Mark 1, because, like, I don't see the point of upgrading them yet. Like, I will as I need to upgrade them, then I will upgrade them to a higher conveyor belt.
Oh, my goodness. I'm terribly sorry, sir. If you want to know my opinion...
Everything is Mark 3 right now. Oh, going to Mark 4 now.
I thought he was a shady sort from the moment I set eyes on him.
Are you just being racist, Joan?
Oh?
Why?
He seemed to have the most nervous disposition, always shaking and looking over his shoulders.
Maybe he's just paranoid. Stop being racist. Welcome back, Diana.
The man had
To be fair, Discount Poe is one of the most least-looking Japanese people.
True, but he is Japanese.
He is Japanese.
The man had shady written all across his soot-smoked brow, if you ask me. I said to myself, Joan, this man is trouble. Sooner or later, he's going to do something untoward. And I'm rarely wrong about anything.
We won't be calling this maid as a witness, that's for sure.
I'm having severe deja vu. I don't know if you are, but I am.
No?
I'm having deja vu.
This maid, though, I bet she's gonna be one of the jurors.
Yeah, watch her be a juror.
Was there anything else that struck you as suspicious about the man at all? Yes. Oh, yes. Indeed, there was.
And she's dying to tell us. Had you noticed anything else at all about your lodger, Mr. Natsume?
Oh, my word, yes. The man was shadier than an orchard. Could you elaborate?
You won't be calling her as a witness. Yeah, but Vampire Daddy might. What the fuck was his name?
much will be calling her as the witness.
Van Zeeks? Yeah, I just referred to him as Vampire Daddy at
Van
this
Zeeks.
point.
Even though I'm British and the Duke, people like to call me Vampire Daddy.
I didn't want to hear that in my eardrums. I didn't need to hear that.
That's what you called him!
I'm being attacked.
I'm being attacked
I'm
for
being
what my husband-
harassed.
Well, take the man's room. Absolutely stuffed full of books it is. More than anyone could ever read.
I mean, the man's a literature student. That's kind of his job. I didn't realize this was an ASMR stream. Me neither, until Grant graced my headphones with a voice.
I didn't even mean for it to be that close.
Oh, it wasn't even that close.
Oh, okay.
And he never so much as passes the time of day with another living soul. I haven't seen a single visitor call. He just trots off to that old bookshop every single day and comes back at 5 to light the gas fire. Then the funny little man is up long past the time everyone else in the house has gone to bed too.
What about this is shady? Why are we picking on introverted people? Ma'am, what's your deal? Barrack von Zeeks will never leave our minds. That is very true.
More and more I look at this dynamic, I can't help but think, man, she keeps eating all this Banana Man head food, and it's all going to her cheeks.
She's a fucking hamster. That's why I don't like her. She's not a rat. That's why we don't like her.
There's no rat. There's only hamster.
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 Line.
Oh, I see.
The gentleman on the ground floor goes to bed around 9 each night. I've never known that Japanese fellow to retire any earlier than 2 in the morning.
Why are we making fun of introverted people? He might be an insomniac. You don't know this. I don't know why I'm getting so
Oh.
pissed off at this. Maybe because I'm just pissed at the ignorant maid Joan. Karen. She's
It might
Karen
be.
now. I don't care. She's fucking Karen. Don't pick on us introverts who will stay home and not do anything about it.
This is very much British society, though.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, if you stay in your home all the time, they're like,
The
well,
fuck
you
is
gotta
wrong
be
with
fucking
you?
hiding something, I guess. Ah.
Could you clarify something, I wonder? What, pray? How do you know so much about Mr. Natsume's routine?
Yeah, that is a little sus. That she knows so. Like, are you staying up until 2 a.m. watching him?
Oh! I'd understand that neither of the lodgers live on this floor of the house. Is that correct?
That's right, yes, they're both below us on the first floor, street level.
He's also sweating now. Oh no, he's sweating bullets.
What are you both hiding?
Then how is it that you know so much about the lives of your lodgers?
That's all you do is look outside.
The precise times that they come back in the evening, for example. Even the times they go to bed.
Can't say you have fucking security cameras either.
Good grief, John, be more careful, woman.
Oh my goodness, sir. I'm terribly sorry, sir.
Something just doesn't add up here. It seems that the incident took place at around 5 in the evening.
Okay, here's my prediction. I
Alright.
think that the maid and Banana Head, Crescent Moon Head, whatever the fuck his name is, I don't remember. I think that they are involved somehow because they wanted to get Natsume kicked out of their apartment complex or the lofts or whatever
I
they're
think they meant to kill him.
Maybe that too.
I think they got confused in the fog and stabbed this lady instead.
Even though it wasn't a death, but still, yeah.
It's because she's so fat.
Why are you making fun of fat people?
No, she was just very thick, and so they just stabbed in the wrong area.
Mayhaps.
Because, you know, the guy is not as, thick, so they stabbed him in a different area.
So I think these both are being racist shitheads, and we're like, we don't like Natsume because he's Japanese and he doesn't adhere to our customs, so we want him gone. So they tried to, like, either frame him or, like, kill him, but it didn't work. And they killed someone else. Or, like, harmed someone else. Mary!
Now we...
Grabby hands for Mary, my beloved, my best friend. One thing that doesn't add up is the amount of liquid in the cup versus the amount in the pot. Like, the cup is a similar volume and has overfilled several times. Kama Butler, you were trying to, like, make sense of game logic. Of not only game logic, great Ace Attorney logic. There is no logic. Only when the game dictates that there is logic. Me, yes, you, Mur. Mur.
Why is everything crooked? This maid is terrible.
Yeah, this maid really do be bad, though. These guys give me the vibe of Sun and Moon. Oh my god, you right, though. Oh my god, you fucking right. Because, like, her little headdress thing for her maid outfit looks like a sun's rays, and, like, he looks like a fucking crescent moon.
All
Ace-
I can think of is the Sun and Moon songs now.
Ace Attorney logic plus anime logic plus game logic.
Equals this game. Did you happen to look out the window at around that time?
The window.
Are those sweets on a tray? Even those are crooked!
Oh my fucking...
Oh my
Look at all
god,
the
look!
broken things to the right
Yeah.
there!
What the hell happened over there?
And the drying! Even the... Oh my god, even the sword is off its scabbard, and the uniform is crooked as well!
Oh my god, this is... Oh.
The artillery shell is knocked over, everything. I hate
The one
everything
picture frame
about
is
everything.
cracked. Oh my god. We hate it here. The candelabrum is missing a candle.
I want to go home. I don't want to live here.
I wanna go home. I'm being...
Take me to a homeless shelter. It's more logical
harassed.
than this. I'm surprised the fireplace isn't somehow slanted.
Surprised the fireplace is being contained to the fireplace. Knowing the rest of this locale.
Yes,
Need
we
glasses?
noticed...
Is that the problem? Does she need glasses? Is that the problem?
Maybe. Maybe that's... Maybe that's why she stabbed the wrong person, because she didn't recognize him, because she needs glasses.
It's gonna take forever for me to get story time.
Yes, we noticed that the window over there looks out over Briar Road. The incident took place on the pavement just on the far side of the street.
To be fair, the fire isn't in an omnibus. You right, though.
Was there anyone suspicious loitering around?
Oh, the candlestick is on the floor. Strangely.
5 o'clock is dinner time in Garrideb's household. So I'm afraid I don't see very much of anything. How about you, John?
No, sir. It would have been dusk outside already at that hour. And with the fog as well, I should think it would have been quite impossible to see the other side of the road.
Oh, I see.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary then?
Suppose?
Anything at all, even if it seems unrelated.
Well, yes. Was there something then?
Well, there's nothing particularly significant, but around the sort of size. For the love of God, John, watch what you're doing!
Maybe she really does need glasses. Maybe that's why she keeps overflowing the cup.
Oh, dearie me, what have I done? I'm awfully sorry, sir.
Be more careful, woman.
This man has the patience of something. I don't know. My brain couldn't come up with an analogy that fast
The
enough.
back of his jacket is dirty.
Yeah. Interesting.
Of course, sir. If I may, Mr.
Narrow Hollow.
Oh, yes?
I have an exceedingly good memory, and as far as I remember, nothing of any significance took place here at that hour. Nothing at all.
Oh, really? Mr. Garrideb?
It seems like she's trying to keep him quiet by overflowing the tea. Because every time he tries to say something that's like going to aid us, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna pour some tea now. I'm gonna spill it all over you. You're gonna spill the fucking tea." Made be sus.
She really do be sus.
Think she's got some type of blackmail on him?
And racist. Mayhaps. Yeah. Maybe. Because remember how, like, he asked her to get the metal off the wall and then she spilled the tea the first time? And then, like, the complete conversation switched. Like, they didn't even say, like, oh, never mind, like, getting it. Like, let's talk about something else. Like, it was just a complete, like, we didn't go back to it at all about the metal on the wall.
Is there something on the right side of his face? How come he doesn't show the part of his face?
Maybe. Or maybe that's just how he's sitting in the room.
Hmm. The way you're talking before, it sounded rather like you might have been.
See?
Oh, well, as I was saying, it was just a trifling matter, really. Nothing of...
See?
Don't dash it all! What is the matter with you, woman?
Begging your pardon, sir. Nothing happened.
See? She's being manipulative as fuck. I don't like her. She's a racist little shithead.
Yes, quite. Nothing happened. Just we sat down to a quite uneventful meal, John?
That's right, Mr. Garrideb.
What is the matter with these two?
At least Ryanosuke is not like a dummy dumb like Phoenix Wright is. Like, at least he was able to pick it up. You know, eventually she's gonna run out of tea. I mean, game logic dictates that she's never gonna run out of tea. It's Schrodinger's
apparently
tea.
she keeps breaking the fucking pots.
Yeah, with everything literally be crooked. Although, why aren't the stuff in the left cabinets not broken and the stuff on the right is broken?
Probably because it's like Chinese stuff that's usually meant for just it's porcelain, which means it's only for viewing,
show.
not for using.
Yeah.
Sounds like something happened here in this room on the evening of the incident, but what?
I wish I knew.
Herlock Sholmes, please. Wait, there's like stains on the floor. They look like blood stains. Like right by the curtain, or like the foldable curtain right by the fireplace.
Could you tell us which floor Mr. Natsume's room is on? We could examine it if we want to, probably.
Why, certainly, just below us on the first floor.
And Mr. Sholmes is investigating there, even as we speak?
Yes, told me that's his name. Was told, asked him to look into the matter, so I gave him the key.
Also, Merry Christmas.
That's his name sounds like a username.
It does, honestly. Someone use it as a username. Quick, take it.
Take it before someone else does.
Copyright it. Trademark it.
That's
Also,
his
Merry
name.
Christmas to all who celebrate or feel like having a merry one wished upon them. Oh, thank you. I only just found out, or not even, Merry Chrysler. Hey, Fia, what's up? Yeah, my dad is the most indecisive individual I've ever fucking met. I think even more indecisive than me. Also, like, he's a little guilt-tripping piece of shit. So, like, Ryan's here for 2 weeks, and he's spending Christmas with his family, which makes sense. And so I texted my dad, like, hey, by the way, here, I'm gonna propose 2 options for you. 1, I don't come up for Christmas, and I come for New Year's, and you can meet Ryan. Or I come for Christmas and I don't come for New Year's. So he called me today, right? I was leaving mini golf at work, and was like, well, why don't you do both? I'm like, no. The point is I only come see you once during these next 2 weeks. Or not even 2 weeks, it's like a week. Like, he's like, well, I'm gonna go home and see if I can do this, pull this roast out for Christmas, and if you don't come, then I'm gonna waste all this food, blah blah blah. I was like, then don't cook the roast for Christmas and cook it for New Year's, and I'll actually be here with Ryan. So he basically guilt tripped me to like keep my plan and to come see him for Christmas, but newsflash, he's not gonna see Ryan. So if he expects me to come up for New Year's and Christmas, then like he needs to get his head on straight. Waiting for my pizza like. It is in my fridge. I'm sorry, Diana. I stole it. I commandeered it from the pizza truck. Happy Festivus! Ah, yes, Seinfeld. Merry Yule, then. Merry Crisis.
Mr. Natsume has engaged Mr. Sholmes' services.
That's a blatant lie.
Would it be alright if we also had a look around in Mr. Natsume's room, I mean?
Very crisis. Absolutely.
Don't see why not. It's just down one flight of stairs.
Who knows if we'll find anything that could help us with the case, but we have to try.
We need all the clues we can lay our hands on, shall we?
Oh, wait. Was that Naruhodo's line?
I think so.
Oopsies. I'm sorry.
It's okay, now Sasato's gonna talk to herself.
Yes, and while we're there, we could speak with Mr. Sholmes again. Perhaps he'll be able to tell us more.
And give us one of his flawless deductions? Sure.
Obviously.
See?
What else would he do?
See? There's something. The carpet's burned around there.
It is oddly burned. You want to examine it?
Sure, why not? Wait, let's look around some more. Oh yeah, that's all that broken. Broken.
Very broken.
Oh, it won't let me investigate it, but I can investigate the
Aw,
shade.
damn.
Enormous screen. It must have been put there deliberately, surely.
Yes, it certainly seems like someone's trying to hide something from view. What could be behind it, I wonder?
I'm going to have a
Machine
very
gun.
quick look. Just a little peek. Ahem, ahem. Maybe.
Maybe let's not, Mrs. Sato. I think the maid is going to head us off with a cup of tea.
Ahem, ahem.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna investigate anything in here thoroughly with the two of them sitting here, specifically the maid.
Mm.
Don't call me Shirley. Alright. Thank you, Sasato, for telling me a new location has been added. Sus. Maid is definitely sus.
He's the
There's
imposter. It's a
kitty!
cat!
There's a little calico kitty! Oh my goodness!
Oh my god, why is it bricked up?
Maybe first floor as in, like, below ground floor? I don't know.
Maybe he.
Maybe
wanted
this
it
isn't, like, an
gone.
actual bedroom. Because, like, look at, like, there's, like, something that looks like a fucking, like, padlock thing on the wall. Lovely view from the window. That way you know no one will ever bother you ever again.
Just feel like you're, bricked into a room. It's fine. This must be below ground because look, there's like a boiler thing.
Yeah, really. That's what I was trying to describe. That was a noise. Yeah, there's a cute cat noise.
What? Just look at this place. He has definitely been doing some reading.
Definitely.
College students be like,
God.
and the smell of it, it's so musty in here. Also, college students be like, I suppose it's the mountains of old books that are responsible for that.
Alright, where's Mr. Sholmes hiding? Is he, like, ostriching his head
He
into,
is
like,
the
a
cat.
pile of books?
He is the cat.
Oh my god.
I don't think I've ever seen so many books in all my life.
No, me neither.
It's
So dark in here, too.
Is that the window over there?
Oh my god. Well, it was the window, I think. Yes, once upon a time.
Oh, I think it's still above ground. But for some reason, it's bricked off.
He bricked it off because he didn't. That would be very weird for them to build a underground room and then have a window.
Yeah, that would be very weird. Good evening, old friend. Hey, awesome Lego, what's up? I think I saw you followed, but it was off stream hours. Thanks for the follow. How are you doing?
Good evening, old friend. But for some reason, it's been closed up with bricks and mortar.
Alright, where's Herlock Sholmes, my beloved?
First, we have to examine the desk.
I want to examine
And
the
then-
fucking cat. I want to hold the fucking cat.
We can examine the cat, but then we have to examine the desk.
Okay, fine.
And then we can pan right.
Okay. Yeah, I found the update on Twitter, I believe, so I followed here somewhere. I saw the update. Gotcha. Well, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming. I haven't spied Mr. Sholmes anywhere, have you?
No, that's true, but according to what Mr. Garrideb told us, the great detective should be around here somewhere investigating.
Alright, so we're gonna... Working and dead. That's a mood.
Examine
Kitter!
the cat.
Kitter!
It's his one and only friend.
No, come
He is now
back!
gone.
Oh my, what adorable. It's a calico cat, too, and calico cats are my fucking weakness. Oh my.
Hey, you can always pet that statue.
That's not a calico cat. That's a Chinese lucky cat. Depending on what paw it has up, will brings different type of luck. Follow the cat. Do it! I would be.
Oh my, what an
Hey.
adorable little cat. Perhaps,
Dan, are you sure you want to follow the cat and call Cthulhu? Are you sure about that?
perhaps he's looking after all the books with his masters away.
I don't know about that. He's disappeared into a pile of books as quick as a flash. It was a tricolor Miki, wasn't it? Do they even have that sort of cat here in Great Britain?
Perhaps Mr. Natsume brought the little creature with him from Japan.
That just made me feel homesick now.
Oh, he wants to go home.
He wants to go back to Japan and pet a cat, apparently.
Types of luck as in good or bad, or am I missing some important cultural stuff? No, I think it's like financial or like spiritual. You have to like research it more because I know I'm like giving incorrect cultural stuff. But like my mom, when I forget if she lived in Taiwan, but I know my grandmother lived in Taiwan. But like, see, like depending on which paw is raised, it means different type of luck, and I forget what type. I have two. They sit on my windowsill behind me. Ding.
Bringing you a lot of financial aid.
I need it. I don't know if it's financial for the right paw or not. I forget.
Oh, gotcha. If they hold up all paws, they have all the luck.
We wish. Cat of loans. So Google says cat paw left equals more customers, cat paw right equals money and good fortune, both paws up equals protection.
Interesting.
It was Facebook where I saw it, I believe. Probably. I don't post on Facebook often, but you're welcome to. Anyone is welcome to join the Discord server. I will drop the link right there. It's pretty chill. If you do anything like streaming or otherwise, as long as you get the hacker at roll, then you can promote your shit. See, I cursed
Which I
there,
honestly
Jess.
should
Are
be
you
doing
happy?
myself.
Huh?
Which I honestly should be doing myself as
Yes,
well.
you should be. We can get other roles too. And just chill and have a great time.
Already? We've only been in the country for 2 days.
I mean, y'all took like 3 weeks to get here. About fucking time. Watch your fucking language. Oh my god.
The desk seems to be wedged into a crevice between the mountains of books on either side.
I suppose Mr. Natsume would sit there and read while stroking his cat.
Oh, baby.
But surrounded on all sides by these towering old tomes, surely he dreamt of books every night as well.
Yes, he must have done, mustn't he? Oh, what's this?
Oh, what's this?
Oh well, what's this?
Oh, well. It's a receipt from a second-hand bookshop. Your books.
Oh yes, Mr. Natsume's name is on it. Look, and the date of purchase. 2 days ago at 4:45 p.m. That's the day of the incident.
That's just a short while before he was embroiled in the terrible attack. He must have been on his way back from buying some old books.
Alright.
Now turn right.
Alright, what position are we thinking he's gonna be in? I'm thinking he's gonna be buried his head in books like an ostrich.
I think he's going to be on one of the towers like a cat.
Oh no, he's reading! Oh,
Nope,
look
he's
at
just-
him!
He's just relaxing reading.
Look at him. He's so precious. I love him. When the job site asks if you're homeless. What? I'm confused. Thanks for the lurk. Bring back some cookies when you come back.
Ah, look, Mr. Naruhodo.
She's such a fangirl. She's such a fucking simp.
There he is. Where did he appear from?
Y'all just have tunnel vision. That's...
He seems to be engrossed in the pages of an old book. Hope he won't mind if we disturb him. Hello, Mr. Sholmes.
You two. Good day.
Oh, I missed your voicing of him. Oh, he sounds so good.
Oh, God. Now, let's see. Where was it that we met?
Did she really forget?
Oh, Mr. Sholmes, we were together on the SS Bureau.
Yes, of course, the Bureau. And let me see, what happened on that voyage? It was the Kazuma Asogi. He died, tragically. But you were a great help to us. Ah, yes, of course. The case of Mr. Asogi. It was the one with the snake, wasn't it?
Oh,
Well, you seem to remember something of it, at least.
what an honor to be remembered vaguely by the great Herlock Sholmes.
To be vaguely remembered.
Vaguely remembered. She'll take anything she can get at this point.
This is Mr.
Oh, no, no, my dear. Madam, hold your tongue.
He's gonna try to remember.
I pride myself on my superior powers of recollection. Your names are safely recorded in my brain attic.
Brain attic?
Miss Naruhodo.
Oh my gosh, she wishes.
And Mr. Sasato.
Oh my god, this is great.
I hate this. I hate everything about this. Try the other way around, Mr. Sholmes.
She looks so defeated. Like, yes, I've been remembered. Wait, under
This
the
is my
wrong name.
idol, and he has now forgotten me. I lose the first round.
Brain attic is probably a Mind Palace reference. I'm still here. I just had to make tacos. Bruh, you made tacos? You gonna share with chat? Please, we require food and we want tacos. Absolutely, I would love tacos. This dude, fucking, he's better. Okay, Grant like brings him to life and like makes him like heart emote. Pass me some tacos. You get tacos and you get tacos. Everyone gets tacos. Oh yay, Crystal Crush, thank you for sharing your tacos.
In truth, I'd hoped to invite you both to my Baker Street suite the day we arrived in London. But some Scotland Yarders ambushed me on the railway station and whisked me away to a crime scene. It was an entirely trivial case, of course. I saw the matter in no more than 30 minutes.
With your stellar deduction skills.
So they apprehended Soki-san in that short of an amount of time. I'm afraid the pursuant of a new case has dulled my recollection of my past involvements a little.
A little?
A little? It is a mistake to think that one's brain attic has elastic walls and can distend to an extent. I do my best to forget useless facts, lest they should elbow out the useful ones. Yes, those are my very own words of imitable wisdom, you know, from an adventure entitled A Study in Scarlet. Please, there's no need to quote yourself. I don't always remember my pearls of wisdom, but fortunately my associate pens them beautifully.
Yes, the 10-year-old girl who you live with, and you're like, what, 27?
I don't judge your life decisions, why do you judge mine?
I will judge your decisions, very much so.
He means Iris, I suppose.
Yeah, it matches your name, Grant, I suppose. It's Iris, I suppose.
Thanks, I guess, I suppose.
Grant, I guess, I suppose. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Grant, allegedly.
Mr. Sholmes, we have some extremely important questions to ask you about the trivial case you just mentioned.
Goodness, it was an earnest expression.
Grant, I guess. Grant, if I must. Oh my god.
My dear madam, I should be only too pleased, and this murky room is an apt place to discuss the murky case.
Alright, we're gonna converse with the man. Taco me, please. You get tacos, Theo. I grant you permission.
We know this to be blah blah blah. We know this to be the lodgings of a Japanese foreign student by the name of Sasaki Natsume.
Would you like me to voice Naruhodo?
Sure, why not?
Okay. It seems that you assisted in his arrest, Mr. Sholmes, for the stabbing of a young woman outside here on Briar Road.
Miss Natsume. Yes, I believe it was the name rather along those lines.
Alright, Ryan redeemed the rat call because of course he does, because that's all he ever redeems.
All he
I
likes
carry
is
you,
rats.
Ryan. Ryan, my
Jeez.
beloved.
Absolutely.
He only likes you for your rat.
Marion with the absolutely not. Thank you. Thank you for the sound redeem. Rat time, boys. Squeakums. Yeah, it is Squeakums. Ryan, you're too precious. Yo, you know what I need? I need a Ryan voice redeem.
Well, who voiced it?
Himself, but like I don't know what he would say. It would just be like Ryan saying something. I don't know what though.
Just say Squeakums.
Squeakums.
Oh, is he making a joke about the squirrel from Emperor's New Groove?
I don't think so.
Oh, squeaky squeak.
Squeakums is the Ryan screaming at one point.
No, will not redeem. Will hate stream. Will leave stream.
Will unsubscribe from stream. We'll ban
Will
Aaron
ungift,
Gray on
will
Twitch.
unsubscribe. Will report channel.
Well, fun fact, you can't have things only be 1 point. I tried because I really wanted my stop and explain to be like 0 points because I wanted like anyone to be able to use it upon entering chat to redeem it so they can learn what's happening in stream without like having to blatantly ask, "Hey, what's happening?" If they wanted to redeem things, but the lowest you
like
can
that would be
actually go
very
is
much
10
abused.
points. Huh?
I feel like that would be very much abused.
I mean, it's set on a timer for like every like 2 minutes it can only be redeemed or something.
Oh, it's a timer. Okay.
Yeah.
Never
So
mind
like
then.
I have my water redeem that Panda's just redeemed. Thank you for the water redeem. Is like every 10 minutes. It has a cooldown timer because I've had people abuse it in the past. So
Yeah.
it's on like a 5 or 10 minute cooldown timer.
I'm gonna get more
I
water.
hope you're
while,
drinking water, bitch.
I just did. I'm gonna go get
Good.
more. I ran out, so I have to go get more.
I'd be so salty on that one. Ryan screams 50,000 points. Redeem 500,000 points to end stream instantly. For 50k rat points, Ryan better join stream and scream live. I'm low-key taking a picture of all these because I'm saving these ideas for later. Grabs my bottle of water. Good, stay hydrated too, chat, even though the redeem is meant for me and whoever I'm streaming with. But yes! Water is all I can drink. I just want to drink my Snapple. Oh no! A live stream? Butler, why? You hurt my soul. It was so good, but also it's terrible. Oh my god.
Butler trying his best with the puns so much that he's actually taking some of your soul with it.
Yeah, my soul is no longer filled with determination. It's filled with.
What's up, guys? Welcome to live stream. Ah!
I would debate actually screaming on stream, but like I don't want my neighbors to think I'm getting axe murdered. Live stream where you can only yell. Remember, I have 5 bottles of Snapple that I can't drink because I don't want to upset my tum, and I can barely taste anything still. Oh no, Mer! Everyone give hugs to Mary. This is not a request. This is a demand. This is a threat.
Hold on. I'm gonna go message Mary.
Sending good vibes. Yes, we're sending all the vibes to Mary. Because we love her dearly. Also, let me just say, like, I appreciate... Oh! Why did it click ahead? I didn't want that. Let me just say, I appreciate literally all of you in chat right now. Yeah, like, whether you're just lurking or talking or in between, like, y'all are great. And I love that. I love it
No
so
problem.
much.
I love doing voices.
I mean, like, I love when chat interacts. Like, that's like,
Oh yeah, I love that too.
yeah. Or just like, and we get into silly shit about like channel redeems. Oh my god. But anyway, we shall forge ahead.
But Mr. Natsumi denies it. Was it really justifiable to arrest him on so little?
Oh, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna?
Jeez.
That was my new sound redeem. Thank you for redeeming it. I have to do the anime sex pillow one for Aiden, but I did not record it when I was playing through Bloodline on my own. But I did find, I think someone does have the voice line, so I can get it. And then there's like another voice line. Oh, I wanted to add Debate Scrum, like a clip of the music from Debate Scrum into it, so just like hype out on, because it's so fucking good. Grant, I might have you do something too, but I'm not sure yet.
Or what?
For sound redeems.
Oh yeah.
I don't know yet. I only have like 30-ish slots, I think, that are available for channel point redeems, and then the others are bits redeems. I have like 30 of each, like 30 point redeems and 30 bit
I don't know how long
redeems.
the redeems go, but one idea is that you remember how we did that whole I'm at soup thing?
Oh no, I would not make that a redeem. Unless if it was like for like a full like $25
It's just
or
that-
some shit.
It's just that one thing. It's just that one thing where I'm at soup, but it's like, you know, 30.
I'm at soup.
Be fucking
Yeah, it's
me
just
with
that.
Monami voice.
I'm at
Yeah.
soup.
Oh, I need a Felix redeem. No soup for you.
I forget what voice I did that in. Was it red white voice?
I don't remember, but
Can't-
we clipped
I
it.
can't
I
remember
know
if it was
that.
that or is it. We did. I need to go back and look at it. If it was the judge voice or red white voice.
I think it was Judge.
What do you mean you're at soup?
It means I'm
And we-
at soup.
We just imagined that it was like a little girl with Zim, and he's like trying to find her.
Oh my god, yeah. Why am I closing?
Fuck you.
Why are you buying clothes at the soup store?
Fuck you.
I mean, granted, it was a Monami voice, and
I'm Monami, and I don't know fucking shit.
damn right, Monami. Well, Monami's better than the Mono Kids, let's be honest. Mono Cubs, god. Fucking hate them.
I don't know what you're referencing.
Danganronpa V3.
Gotcha. I'm sorry, Miss Sasata. But I've not the slightest idea what you mean.
What?
Did you want to keep voicing him? or
Oh
me?
yeah, sorry, I forgot.
It's okay, I just wanted to make sure.
I forgot.
Can't believe he was looking Sasato-san squarely in the eye while feigning ignorance.
I assure you, I'm not merely feigning ignorance.
How does everyone read my mind? Everyone
To be
reads
fair,
Naruhodo's
Sholmes is the
mind.
one that reads your mind.
That is true. I'm sitting here by myself laughing my ass off because I can't even think of the soup store video without breaking.
I'm so sad the guy doesn't make very much shit anymore. It would appear as if the pair of you are under some misapprehension.
Oh? How so, great detective?
I'm Sherlock, I guess. I assure you I have no recollection of accusing your stupid compatriot of the crime.
Mind is an open book in large text font.
But that doesn't make sense.
The good detectives of Scotland Yard made the following request of me, and I quote verbatim. We need you to ascertain the identity and whereabouts of a man seen fleeing the crime scene.
A man seen fleeing.
There was a number of books scattered on the pavement of the scene.
It's easy to read short stories. Oh yeah.
From the book plates, I was quickly able to determine the bookshop from which they were purchased. On speaking with the proprietor, I was immediately led to this address. Elementary, wouldn't you say? I believe there is a receipt around here somewhere from the establishment in question.
So you don't think Mr. Natsumi is the culprit then?
That I could not tell you. But it was aggravating my faculties, hence why I returned here. However, this place is such a trove of fascinating books, I found myself quite lost in bibliophilia.
Bibliophily?
I think that's what I said, bibliophilia.
Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it.
Do not be deceived by believing that I'm a man of leisure. Pleasure. No, no, no.
Oh dear.
Oh god. Uterus, why are we doing this now? Could have done this all day today. You could have been mad at me. Why now? Sometimes I hate having female anatomy. You know? Hate it.
Tell me. Have you encountered the landlord of these lodgings?
Yes, Mr. Garadeb, a retired military man.
It's the first time I've ever met a soldier from the great British institution that is the services.
And it was the first time I've ever met a maid from the great British institution that is service. Okay, Ryan. Gonna laugh.
I did laugh. Did not hear me?
It didn't pick up at all.
You want me to do it again?
Sure. There we go.
Wasn't as good as the first time.
I didn't think it was that funny.
I do apologize. As you may well be aware, mainly households in London employ a maid.
I literally can't hear Garadeb without thinking Garadab instead. What have I done to myself? You brought this onto yourself, Combat Butler. Okay, Grant, I'm gonna be back in like a couple minutes because I need to make sure I'm not bleeding.
Okay.
So keep chat entertained. While
I will
I'm
do the very
gone.
best that I can.
Also, people, Diana did asked a poll in the chat, which is pinned right below my face. So feel free to
It
answer
says
that
no
poll.
live polls.
Well, it's not like an actual like live poll, but like
Oh.
it's a pinned thing. Can't you see it below my face on the overlay?
I can see it on the overlay. I just thought like we actually have a
No,
poll.
it wasn't a poll. It's a chat comment that I pinned, so it shows up on the screen. It's where I put my Danganronpa disclaimer of if you spoil shit for me, you're banned from stream. No repercussions or no. Yeah. All right. I'll be right back.
Well, for Hawaiian pizza, honestly, whenever I had it, I actually went to Hawaii and had some of it. Personally, I think it's a bit too sweet. They actually like grow quite a bit of pineapple. Chair cam time. Pizza time. Spider-Man man comes in. Pizza time. I don't have a camera, guys, so I'm sorry that I can't. I don't think you'd be very interested in seeing my face anyways. It's a whole lot of nothing, really. See my dresser, and that'd be pretty much it. Maybe my table here. I dislike it. I'd rather not have pizza at all rather than pineapple pizza. You're right, it didn't. There's a lot of things that were brought over to Hawaii because it being an island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, not a lot was brought there. Or not a lot grew there until people brought it, you know? There was a special kind of like tree though that was like protected, that was very valuable. Until like, who knows when. If I could, and it wouldn't bore you guys, I'd tell you about the broken ore law, one of the first humanitarian laws that were passed there. Yeah, it's sandalwood. It's called something else there. It's some strange Hawaiian name, but yeah, it's essentially sandalwood.
I am beanied gray now.
Welcome back. I was about to tell them about the Broken Oar Act.
The what?
The Broken Oar Act.
Hmm.
One of the first humanitarian laws that were ever passed that was in Hawaii.
Oh, interesting. I put a
The
beanie
law
on
of
my
the
head.
splintered paddle, yes.
I put a beanie
But the
on
Broken
my head.
Oar is what was called by the king.
Not gonna say anything
it
about my
wasn't-
beanie, Grant.
You look cool.
Thank you. It's because my hair looks disgusting. I'm like, I need to cover
I'm
it.
sure it's not
Bye.
that bad.
Alright, I'm not bleeding, but my uterus is acting like I am, and I'm like, stop lying to me. Or how Sholmes do a great deduction. Like, if we look at...
Uterus go re.
Uterus really do be screaming right now, and it has no reason to be screaming. Anyway.
Back to our best boy.
Yes, I've read as much in my Great Britain primer.
And so conversely. Whether or not a household employs a maid has come to betoken the social standing of those dwelling therein.
Betoken their social standing? Sorry?
Put simply, my dear fellow, those who employ at least a single maid are considered middle class. Those who do not are beneath that.
Also, since history stuff, there's a volcano in Indonesia that erupts electric blue covered lava, blue because of the high sulfur content. Ooh, fancy!
That would be cool if I wasn't terrified of lava.
That would be...
In the upper echelons of society, of course, households employ enough staff to constitute a large family.
Constitute.
I said it right. I said it as Sholmes would.
Goodness, how extraordinary!
As you can appreciate, for those on the precursory boundary between the middle and lower classes,
Precarious.
precarious, I can't speak words, I'm sorry. Being able to afford just one maid is the first importance.
Souped clothes. Yes. I had no idea.
And it is for precisely that reason I find great stimulation in the situation upstairs.
I should make a lava-based character for mutants and masterminds.
No.
Speaking of soup, friend of the channel, who's also a streamer, Soupy, sent me a holiday card. And
soup?
Huh?
She sent you soup?
She did send me soup. Holiday card. She lives overseas, so I wasn't expecting it until after Christmas. But it came today. It may have came yesterday, but I didn't check my mailbox yesterday. But it came today. And like meanwhile, I'm waiting for a package to show up that I ordered like 3 weeks ago. And it's stuck in the capital city of Pennsylvania. It's stuck in Harrisburg. It's been stuck there for like a week. At this point, I could have driven to UPS distribution center in Harrisburg and like picked up my package. Apparently they haven't scanned it in yet or something, or it's like hasn't been accepted or something. And I'm like, ma'am, please, like, I can literally drive out to Harrisburg and go get this package. Like, please? Like, how could a letter coming from overseas get here faster than something that's coming domestically? I don't understand. Good soup? Very good soup. Also, welcome back, Simbel. You've probably been lurking, but welcome back. Grace package. Forgot my passport. Forgot my domestic passport. Can't enter the state of Pennsylvania, sorry. And I can't say what the package is because part of it is Ryan's Christmas present. It's still... Yeah, Ryan really wants dildos for Christmas. No judge. I'm always lurking. Gotcha. Just forget to mark myself as lurking. That's fair. That's fair.
Specifically, in the retired Army veteran, Mr. John Garrigan.
Oh?
Affably as he is, the fellow is hiding something.
Slightly judge. We stand judge in this household. Nothing, Grant? You got nothing?
What do you want me to say?
I don't know.
I said what Sholmes said.
No, I said we stand like Panda said slightly judge to your response to your comment of no judge. And I said no, we stand judge in this household. As in
Oh, right.
the judge.
Fuck, it took me forever. We stand the judge. Fuck yeah.
Especially your voice acting for the judge.
Mm.
I don't know who the Stan person is, but I like him.
Whether or not it imposes on circumstances of this case, I am yet unable to ascertain.
I'm thoroughly lost on what he means to say.
This room is thoroughly suffocating for the soul, my dear fellow. I assure you, any man whose lot is to dwell in a place such as this will stab somebody sooner or later.
Mr. Natsume has stabbed no one.
But sooner or later, as I said.
I don't believe that's the issue here.
About this dark little room, Mr. Sholmes. Why is there no longer a window? Do you have any idea?
No window?
Well, I mean, I can clearly see that there's a window of sorts. But it's been completely blocked with bricks.
Ah, I see. The answer to that question is quite simple.
Maybe Natsume was paranoid that since he lived on the I'm assuming first floor is ground floor. Or no. No. Wait, so this would be the second floor. If we're going by American floor regulations policy, we're currently on the second floor. Correct?
I don't know anymore.
Grant's voice for Sholmes is similar to his Eminem character. It's a little weird for me, lol.
It's fair. It's similar. It's not the exact same, but it is similar. Window tax.
What the fuck is a... Okay, wait, this is Great Britain, so they would be literally tax anything.
Britain police officer comes back.
I hope you have a license for that.
we
Hope
have
you
a
have a
tax for that.
license for that window.
We have a tax for that.
Window tax? What is that? Surely, not a tax on windows.
Precisely that.
Oh my goodness!
Seriously?
Oh my god.
Until
This sounds
relatively
so
recent.
fake.
It does, doesn't it?
I've
Until
heard about
relatively
this.
recent, a tax was levied on households in this country by the number of their windows.
Well, license for that window.
I don't know why my characters always sound like a different version of Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings.
It was a thing.
Those of lesser means have inherited a sizable and costly family home, perhaps rapidly close windows up.
What's that? You sneezed? I need you to pay the sneezing tax. Oh,
Well,
what? You
license to sneeze.
breathe? I need you to pay the breathing tax.
I'll pay that tree tax.
While the rich open windows here and there and everywhere, in an effort to curry favor with those in power by furnishing them with large sums of tax money.
How awful and unjust, forcing people to live in rooms devoid of light.
It's basically a way to handle property tax. Yeah, that's what Sholmes is essentially saying now.
I don't mind property taxes. I think it could be a very good way to actually tax things, but fuck me if they're gonna start doing number of windows. That's a shit detail. Indeed, disease was rife as a result. So some 40 years ago, thereabouts, the windows tax was abolished.
But the effects remain, so they didn't probably patch up the window yet because they see no need. Taxes?
That'd be the point, maybe.
Vomits.
Worst thing that can happen is that they reintroduce the tax.
Mhm. if your home has more windows, then you have more money and can be taxed more, but people got around it by just removing windows. Yeah, that's essentially what Sholmes is saying.
He's also saying that the rich apparently even put more windows in so they give more money to their representatives, that way currying their favor.
Mhm.
But his legacy remains, as you can see, in squalid lodgings such as these, for example.
But then, like, if you were poorer, it was in your best interest to remove windows.
Yep, just have no windows at all. No windows. Can't tax me for windows.
Can't tax you for not having windows. Suppose Mr. Natsume's stipend for living here in London isn't very generous, perhaps.
It would appear so. I've done a little digging and discovered that these lodgings were offered at an extraordinarily low price.
Because this room is so awful, I should think.
Apparently, Mr. Natsume only moved in here about 1 week ago.
Yes, that's correct. However, I do believe the low rent is explained by the shabby nature of the accommodation.
If only rich people today tried to curry favor by paying taxes. Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, that would be fucking
I
great.
go through the tax, man, when you can just give them directly with donations. You can also get you can actually get money back that way. That's the reason why they do it.
Off topic slightly, but speaking of Sherlock Holmes, best Sherlock Holmes was Basil Rathbone. I wouldn't know. I haven't seen the show.
I believe Basil Rathbone was a really good Sherlock Holmes. That's what I was told. I have not seen him, so I can't say for certain, but that's what the common agreement seems to be.
Yeah, I really only watch Dance Moms and Little Women LA on repeat because I'm trash, and also because, like, I just need some, like, when I'm playing a video game or, like, working on something, like, I can't have something new on, or else, like, I will not be paying attention to what I'm actually supposed to be doing, so I need something that I've already seen, like, a billion times on repeat. Rich people paying taxes? That's a funny joke. Have you heard about the one about the government working for their people?
So, do you want to know what my first exposure to the Sherlock Holmes series was?
Sure.
It was the movie The Great Rat Mouse Detective.
Oh my god. I think I remember. I think I read one of those books. Maybe.
It wasn't a book, it was a Disney movie.
There was a book series though. I think it was about, like,
There was?
mice or something.
I only know about the
who
movie.
were, like, detectives or something. I don't remember. But I definitely remember reading that in, like, 3rd, 4th grade.
It was pretty good. Honestly, I love the way that they did Ratigan. He seemed like such a fun character to play as a villain. Honestly, if I could have voiced him, I would have loved it.
Highly recommend watching the old movies / episodes. They're on YouTube because public domain. I binged them earlier this year. Great Mouse Detective is a great movie. Oh, thank you for the Pride emotes, Crystal Crush. I know you tried to do a Pride LGBT. Wait, are you talking about Chip and Dale Detective Series? I think so. That rings a bell. Ooh.
Chip and Dale. Rescue Rangers.
Well, okay, like, I had, like, an audiobook of, like, the first book, so it was, like, a physical CD that I popped into a CD player and listened to it. That was my first ever audiobook, everybody, and probably, like, my last one that I've ever listened to. Yeah, Now Tailspin was my jam.
I have not watched Tailspin, but I've been told that it's pretty okay. The only thing I think that's really weird is Shere Khan is like an anthropomorphic tiger now, and he wears a suit. That's the only, like, the weirdest thing about the show for me.
I just don't watch things.
Do you know The Jungle Book?
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen the movie?
No.
Dang. Oh, in the movie, Shere Khan is just like a regular animal-looking tiger, but in the TV show, they made him like a furry essentially.
Okay, but speaking of the government working for their people, so, like, I know there's a mutual of mine who is a very questionable individual, but, like, the only reason I'm still friends with him on Facebook is just so I can get the tea to tell other people about what the shit he's doing, because it's just, like, fucking ridiculous. Like, as someone who's going into student affairs, like, I can't I shouldn't judge, like, anyone's path and education, but like considering like talking as like a student myself, this kid switched majors like 6 times. First, a couple times because like one, he didn't get accepted as a music student because like he wasn't good enough, and then he failed bio. He wanted to be a pre-med student but failed bio twice, so they had to remove him from the program. So like now he's like a mathematics physics student. I don't know what he is. I don't know his majors anymore, but that's besides the point. So like he went to this Turning Point USA America Fest convention thing.
Like the people from the Turning Point meme?
Yeah, he's like
Oh my
trying to
God.
instate a chapter here at my university. Well, okay, but that's another side story. So there was a chapter that was going to start here because of how we align, because we're a public institution, we can't deny an organization from like being a thing. So even if like the university disagrees with Turning Point's like views on anything, we can't tell them no, that they can't have an organization on campus or anything, because like then like we're infringing on their
I get you. And they complain about it all the time when you do
First Amendment right
so.
of free speech. But like they tried to start a chapter before, and then like their account got hacked and was posting, and their email account got hacked in quotes, because we don't actually know. It was a huge scandal. Like when I was in senior year student government board, it was great. We made so many memes about it. So he's trying to restart our chapter here at my university. So he went to this convention with a friend and was like, oh my god, so I got to meet like the Rittenhouse kid and blah blah blah, and like I'm gonna start a podcast called Real Talk, and we're gonna talk, like he hashtag capitalism and big gov sucks. And like I was telling Noah this because Noah's a friend of the channel, and like we know each other because we went to the same university. We knew the kid personally, and we're just like, how can you have the hashtag of capitalism next to the hashtag of big government sucks? That just makes no sense. It contradicts itself. So, yeah, Sinbel, really, ew, it's disgusting.
Funny story. One of my friends had a friend in his private school that he went to. And apparently this guy was like one of the most right-wing people in his class. And he had recently looked up them on like some type of Facebook app, and you know what he found out? Apparently now he's some type of like hardcore left Trotskyist.
A what?
A Trotskyist.
What is that?
Like Trotsky was the guy that helped Lenin take over Russia.
Ah.
Like he's the one that trained. He's the guy that made Stalin paranoid and like exiled him because he couldn't kill him because he was too popular.
Gotcha. Okay.
Trotsky was the guy that wanted to export the revolution, which is why he would have been worse than Stalin.
Disgusting.
He was a Trotskyist.
God.
And my friend was like, I wonder what fucking happened to make him flip that script.
They got an ice pick lobotomy as in an assassination. Oh my god.
Yeah, he did have an ice pick via assassination in Mexico. The thing is, he kept moving different countries because, surprise, surprise, he kept inciting revolutionary like thought in every country he went to.
Of course.
But yeah, he got ice picked. Which honestly, if he could have gotten some medical help, he probably could have survived it. But yeah.
Yeah. Wait, okay, let's be real though, the USGS does all kinds of stuff for the people, like in the 2018 Kilauea eruption, I probably pronounced that wrong, they helped make sure that literally nobody died, even guiding a dude through the only safe path away from lava using a drone. Oh, that's good. Y'all over here talking about shit in other countries, meanwhile I'm just listening to smiles from Ron. Mary, you're just vibing in your own bubble, and I'm so here for it. Speaking of, let's get back to actually like Great Britain over here with their window taxes.
Sholmes.
Sholmes.
I like how we went from window taxes to talking about Trotsky.
Sometimes it's just conversation.
That was a fucking leap somehow.
You know? Oh?
Still, that is a little relevant here. Little relevance here. A matter of not worthy of further attention.
Are you sure? I'm curious now.
Well, I believe I've told you all I can now.
Thank you, Mr. Sholmes.
Ah, yes, Mr. Naruto. Was it not your intention to become a practitioner of law?
You remembered that, did you?
Would you perhaps be offering your services in this very matter, I wonder?
Surprised he doesn't, like, know that yet. Like, you would think he would, like, deduce,
Well,
like, the
technically,
whole
he
reason
hasn't
why he's
accepted it.
here. Oh, that is
Techni-
true. That
He
is
said
true,
he'd
he
think
hasn't
about it.
accepted, yeah.
To the occupant of this room, Mr. Natsume, was it?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. On what grounds?
Well, I actually defended someone in court here only yesterday.
Really? Well then, I congratulate you, sir, on ambition realized, and so promptly, too.
The thing is, it's really made me question things. Am I right to believe in my clients? To trust in their innocence?
Yes. Trust.
Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Natsume didn't do it, did he?
My dear fellow, I haven't the first idea.
You're the great detective, what the fuck you mean you don't have a first idea? Oh, but I thought that's why you were here. Didn't you come back to investigate?
Ah, yes, that was indeed my initial intention.
I love how, like, we're just chilling here and playing some Great Ace, and I'm pretty sure the three of them in chat are discussing, I think, Warframe. I think. I'm not sure. But I think it's Warframe.
I believe Liberty Prime is from Fallout, so I don't know.
Oh! They're talking about something else entirely. Because I don't think Liberty Prime is in... Great. Okay, yes, we are. I guessed it.
The rest
I'm
of them
happy
are
I figured-
talking
I'm-
about...
I'm
'cause
happy I
I know
guessed it.
Necros, but I know Liberty Prime is from Fallout, so...
Oh, Pandas is talking something unrelated to Combat Butler and Mary. Just saying I
Okay.
have about the same level of love for communism as Liberty Prime.
Which is very... I don't know how to take this.
Do you need to have a long talk with Jess later?
I don't know. I don't think it matters. But there are simply too many fascinating books here. I couldn't possibly ignore them.
Oh, I see.
Nevertheless, there are two facts that I can state quite unequivocally. The man who fled the scene of the crime 2 days ago was the Japanese occupant of this room. And there are witnesses who swear to have seen the same man commit the crime. That is all I can say. Ah, and one more thing.
Oh, what is it, Mr. Sholmes? Tell us.
Y'all can continue your war crime.
War crime.
Your current war crime of talking of Warframe in my Twitch channel chat. No, y'all can continue talking about it. I was just pointing it out, like, yes, we're having two things happening at once right now.
Someone clip Gray saying you can continue to commit war
War crimes. Okay, but on the topic of this game, the room in the background gives me a series of unfortunate events vibes. Ah, that's a book series I've always wanted to read. War crime. Well, no, but actually, yes.
I cannot say with any certainty whether or not it is of any relevance to this case, but I am quite sure that the retired army man who owns this property is hiding something.
I've read every single one.
Mr. Garadeb is? Mr. Sholmes said as much before, actually, didn't he?
Anyway, at present this is really all that plays on my mind in relation to this case.
Continue talking about war crimes? Okay, so there was this nation called the Soviet Union. Once upon a time, there was the Soviet Union. The end. We don't talk about them anymore.
1996, the end.
Mr. Naruhodo, as yet our investigations have uncovered nothing that could help establish Mr. Narusume's innocence.
No, you're right. Perhaps it's time we probed a little deeper into Mr. Gyarados' secret.
Just remember, I cannot be sure whether the landlord's secret will prove to be of relevance or not. But I wish you every success, of course, Mr. Naruhodo.
Okay, bye. A busy man indeed. He's gone back to his book in the corner of the room. Alright. So are we supposed to go and speak to him now?
Supposed to go to Garadeb's room.
I'm not supposed to show... I don't show, I don't need to show, the book receipt to Sholmes, right?
We could always examine it.
Oh yeah, we should probably do that. Your books, 17th February, 4:45. Customer, Mr. Natsume. Sum of 2 shillings and tendered in receipt of the picture of Monsieur Lecoq. A meal for Gabor.
Libraria?
Canterbury Yearnings.
Ah, yes, Canterbury Commons.
Alright. Ah, seeing everything as tidy as we left it. She doing laundry on top of the cannon. She just has like a dress drying there haphazardly.
Oh, the new power again.
Will you voice Naruhodo? Because there's 2 women, 2 men now.
Sure.
Help me, was the detective chap, I forgot his name. Still hard at work down there.
I mean, hard at work or hardly working? Okay, but why is there a cannon in the common room? Because this man is a retired war vet or some shit. So I guess he's like, it's just here. It's just existing. We're not questioning it. We are questioning the state of this room, though, because he has a maid, but I'm pretty sure the maid needs glasses, because, like, everything is fucking crooked and broken. You don't have a cannon in your common room? Don't have a common room. Mary!
Mr. Herlock Sholmes? Sholmes?
Oh yes, rings a vague bell. All that detective business isn't really my thing, I'm afraid.
Well, Mr. Sholmes is in his element down there.
Pretty sure the maid deserves to be in jail. Absolutely, she deserves it.
Not a good show. Another cup of tea, if you please, John. Now then, why don't you tell me what? For the umpteenth time, woman, will you watch what you're bloody well doing?
I shall be serving dinner shortly, sir.
Yes, of course. Frightfully rude of me. I'm afraid I shall have to ask you to take your leave if you'd be so kind.
Ah, how fucking convenient.
Oh, yes, of course. We are deeply grateful for all your assistance.
Hold on. I'm getting much chance to talk with young foreigners like yourself. It's been a pleasure. Best of luck and all that. Perhaps you could see yourselves out.
According to Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Garadeb is hiding something. And since no other avenues of investigation seem to open up to us at the moment, perhaps we should do some digging.
Sholmes. Sholmes? Sholmes, I see you.
What a great height. I wonder what it'd be like to jump down from here.
No, don't do it, Sholmes. At least, like, he's not hanging from a fucking light fixture. Oh my god. Like, how we
You
found
really
him
love
on the
that
boat.
one.
Oh my god, that was hysterical. I don't think it's Miss Garrett that's hiding something. Yeah, the maid is hella fucking sus. The maid is on my shit list. That ass, though. You see why he's on my husband list?
Can't see much of it from the fucking bag.
Yeah. What's he doing over
what's
there?
he doing over there? Sorry, I forgot. I forgot I was supposed to voice
I'll
Ryan.
voice him for now until we
Alright.
have. Yeah, I'm fine with it. Not gonna lie, I was just excited to see the other Eldritch horror, besides the Tenno. Oh, I like how no one knows the Sholmes. Yeah, Sholmes just like vibes, and no one like just. He's just existing. It's fine.
He
But,
just
like-
crawled through the window and just like, I can't believe I made it from that far up and no one's noticed.
No one told me to get down yet.
Hey, look, what's this thing behind this curtain?
A window. Yeah, can we also talk about this like shelf in the right-hand side? Like, look
Let's
how
not,
broken
because the
this
more
shit
I, like-
is.
I don't want to look at it any more than we already have.
But
It
Mr.
makes me sad.
Sholmes,
Aha! We meet again, my dear fellows.
you were literally down a level, my guy.
Good gracious, when did you sneak in here?
He climbed up through the window.
Sherlock Sholmes, sir, at your service.
Whatever were you doing over by the window?
I'm given to watching the evening sky as the sun sets, madam. Yet sadly cheerful as the room downstairs undoubtedly is, it lacks an aperture for such observation. So I took the liberty of borrowing a small corner of space by the window up here.
See, how can you say no to this wonderful face?
Well,
Keeping an eye to one's windows at dusk is the prudent thing to do in London, I'm gathering. Maybe he's using this as an excuse, like, maybe if I go to the window at around the time that the accidental stabbing took place, I can see what they may have saw.
It is really hard for me to read whenever Sholmes does something, because it's hard for me to tell if he does it because he wants to, or does it because he wants to be manipulative.
Yeah,
So,
he's really hard to read in terms of that.
Which is hard for me to tell if that's purpose or not.
It might be I think he's smarter than like his deductions sometimes portray him to be. I think he's like actually like I think he knows what he's doing. Sometimes sometimes his deductions are just not where they should be.
He scares me sometimes. And another thing, Mr. Naruto.
Oh, that's me. Yes.
I thought perhaps you might be in need of a certain great detectives. Great mind.
Oh, are we gonna do fucking deduction scandal thing time? Wait, he's not talking about, is he? I didn't expect to be going through that again so soon.
Do you mean Mr. Sholmes?
There is a mighty
Allow me to
secret in
cut
this
through those
modest room.
words.
Ha! Thank you for the Hajime redeem. Allow me to cut through those words.
My eyes see even the most trivial of trifles. I take it you're prepared, Mr. Naruto.
I think so. Debate scrum time? Kind of, yes. This game's version of debate scrum, I suppose.
There's just time enough for one of my greatly admired great deductions. Let's conclude the matter before dark. Mr. Garrideb,
This music's great.
though it would seem you are a military man of considerably distinguished service. Your standing as a landlord is most certainly not what one might call first rate. I'm afraid, sir, that is all too clear to me. There are two conclusions I've been able to draw by careful observations of your living arrangements.
I beg your pardon?
The first is that even as we speak, you are concealing the presence of a ferocious beast in your care.
Eh?
It's the canon. The canon is the ferocious beast.
Ferocious beast is the fucking maid.
That too.
And the second is that as a result of the beast's violent rampage, you have lost something very dear to you.
Huh?
Mr. Naruto, look! The old man's broken out into a cold sweat. Unbelievably, it seems Mr. Sholmes' conclusions are both spot on, but as we've seen from before in the being on the SS Bureau, the way he arrived to his his deductions are correct. Like, okay, like he's lost something important to him, and there's a ferocious beast living here, or with him. What they
I guess
actually
it's the
are
wrong thing,
incorrect. Huh?
I said usually he has the right goalpost, he just has the wrong direction.
Yeah. Or the cat. Well, I think the
That is the cat.
No, I think the cat is. Well, no, he's probably gonna say it's the cat, but it's not gonna be the cat because the cat is Natsume's, I think.
Oh, how could you possibly?
How could I possibly know? You mean to inquire? The answer couldn't be simpler, sir. We're in the dense jungle of logic and reasoning. I am the king of the beasts.
Cat, I missed something while putting away my pizza. Clearly, there was a cat we saw like I don't even know how long ago in stream in Natsume's room. It was a beautiful calico. I loved her dearly. I think
And
it was
then
a
it fucked
him,
off.
but still, it's a little precious baby. He's gonna get mauled by a house cat, isn't he? Oh my god, Sholmes fighting a house cat. I need this. I need it.
Sholmes versus House Cat. Who will win? One scrawny boy or one cat? I know only too well that wild beasts are not easily tamed.
So we've talked about pineapple on pizza. How do we feel about anchovies on pizza? Ew.
How about you stop with this
Disgusting.
blasphemy?
No,
Or
actually,
you'll be
no. It was
burned at the
Diana with the
stake.
first one with Hawaiian pizza good. Now it's
Yes.
Jess with that. So I'm gonna pin that comment so people can discuss it.
I
Pog.
hate it.
Both are hearsay. Hearsay.
One will get you locked up. One will get you burned at the stake.
Yeah. Pepperoni
So-
only unless you're vegetarian or vegan. Pepperoni only.
I love pepperoni. I actually have pepperoni right now. I just haven't gone to eat it because I'm voicing.
So it's getting cold.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you
It's in a
sure?
box. It'll last. Yeah, it'll last.
Aren't you hungry?
A little bit, but I will survive. I may trust me. I have enough to subsist on.
Anchovies are Italian umami. Anchovies are great.
So we're gonna
I
have
am
to kill
literally gonna
Fyodor.
cause a war in my own chat. Oh my
We're
god.
gonna. Fyodor is going to be going up onto the stake. So if anyone else would like to bring up this fact, we will be able to purge
Listen,
you.
I'm about to fight Combat Butler because like I'm like the person who loves like the ultimate supreme pizza with like 15 toppings on it.
Yeah.
What is good is a pizza with artichoke hearts. Ew, disgusting. Chicken, okay. Mushrooms, yes. And garlic sauce instead of marinara sauce. Garlic sauce is interesting. Interesting. I've had anchovies and pasta sauce. We have it in our fish sauce every year for Christmas Eve seafood dinner. Am I invited for your Christmas Eve seafood dinner? Please? If I die with pride. I'm just a picky eater. Okay, that's fair. I think someone in chat earlier, or not earlier today, but like in another stream I did ask me like, oh, like, what are foods you don't eat? And I couldn't name any. To be fair, my favorite pizza has two types of pepperoni, both slices and julienne. Gotcha.
I'm open up to a
Interesting.
lot of pizza ideas, and people can eat whatever they want. Like I'm joking about the whole anchovies and like I'll even eat, like pineapple.
I've never
things.
had anchovies, period.
I won't let
So-
you into my house if you eat anchovies on pizza. But other than that, I'm fine.
So we can go in your pool.
Well, my family pool, but
Yeah, your
nobody,
family pool,
nobody's
but
come
we
over.
can't go into your house. Gotcha.
Yeah. I wish the hot tub too, but the hot tub's broken.
I mean, I'm basic now. I just order cheese or pepperoni. Can't afford 10 million toppings. Oh, I just get like a pre-made pizza from the grocery store with all the toppings on it when all the other college students don't eat them or take them. All right. Shall we begin, Sholmes?
Once again, Herlock Sholmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular.
Can catch anchovies in the pool. The game is afoot. This music is also like banging. Nature of the beast.
It certainly shouldn't take a great detective to see
Yeah, the mess.
that a fearsome beast has been of a rampage of late within these four walls. Thus we are faced with the question, what form might the beast take? Ah, for a man of military breeding, your eyes are uncommonly candid.
I'm sorry, who's the main character here? I mean,
There is no main character, there are only characters.
there's only characters. I mean, Herlock Sholmes is like a secondary character. I forget.
The character that we control is
Naruhodo, Ryanosuke
Naruhodo.
Naruhodo. Yes, that is the appropriate answer. We only really see his face when we're in court. And then Susato is his assistant, and then Sholmes is the detective, so basically the gumshoe.
We could bring up his profile to show her.
Oh yeah, sure. Because I do have court record, I forgot about that. Oh no, it doesn't show...
Oh no, it doesn't show
us.
why.
It doesn't show us. So Susato is our, Susato's our assistant.
And
Strongheart...
she's 16, so it's legal here.
Strongheart is like the big dude of the court system. The Lord Chief Justice, there it is. Gregson is a detective. Natsume is basically Edgar Allan Poe, but not Edgar Allan Poe. But Japanese Edgar Allan Poe. Wait, the assistant is only 16? Yeah, and we're like, what, 21?
I think we're like 21 or 22.
Yeah. Then Iris pens all of the Herlock Sholmes stories and lives with Herlock Sholmes. Edgar Allan, no. Buy followers, primes, and viewers on link. Buy.
How about you go die off?
Banned. Banned from chat.
Banned. You shall never return.
Don't know about that, bud. And then Maid. We don't know her age, but we know the name. Her name's Joan, and we fucking hate her.
Is it Joan or is it a fake? Do you think it's a
could be
cross-dressing
that.
man?
I don't know if I would call it cross-dressing. I don't know what the right term would be for that.
Is a maid outfit not generally female?
Well, I don't know if cross-dressing is the correct word politically to be politically correct.
No.
Then Garadeb, who's the upscaled baby. She does look like a fucking baby. Also, comparing Herlock Sholmes to Gumshoe is insulting. Oh, no, I was comparing it more so like, oh, Sholmes is the Gumshoe in terms of, like, he's the main detective that we often go to for help and
To be
stuff.
fair, it's hard for me to tell which one's more effective.
What do you mean?
Is Herlock Sholmes more effective or is Gumshoe more effective? They kind of do the same thing where they sort of like help the main characters become more effective.
Well, we don't have logic and reasoning spectaculars with Gumshoe, alright?
We don't. We wish we did, though.
Yeah, I would love to see Gumshoe, like, hey, pal.
Hey, pal, look, I may not be in this game, but if you stay around long enough, we're gonna play the third one, and Gumshoe's gonna be in that one, alright? Then you'll
Yeah.
see me, alright?
Miss Edgeworth. Then Garadeb is the guy we're interrogating, and then oh, he's not 28, he's 34, living with
Yeah.
a 10-year-old. Oh, that's good. This is great.
To be fair, I think Sherlock Holmes has been a lot less awkward with her than the detective has.
True. That is very true. Well, I don't think we even asked him yet, like, what the
We
relation
haven't.
is.
We haven't. It hasn't been brought up. Your furtive glance, Mr. Garadeb, leads us directly to the answer.
Oh, I think he has a band-aid over his eye or something. I saw a very small glance.
It's weird because it's not in the profile, but oh, as the statue's hiding a picture. The true nature of the beast that has run rampant here is revealed by that lion statue.
Maybe he just likes her books.
Yes, though an army man, you appear unopposing at best. A fact that has fueled your admiration for the mighty lion, the king of beasts.
What is this piffle, I ask you?
In the end, your admiration became so great, in fact.
Where did we get these stage lights to put spotlights on individual items and people? Where's the
Sholmes
production
implants them
crew
when
with
people
this?
aren't looking.
What?
Sholmes implants them when people aren't looking.
Just like how he just like sneaks in and just like hangs from light
Yeah, he
posts
puts-
and
let's-
lamps.
Oh my god, I didn't realize his hair is white. But like he comes
Yeah.
in, like implants it when they're not looking, so when he comes back later to like deduct them, he can prepare. He has them.
That's what he was doing when he was standing on the windowsill.
And to make sure the lights were right. That and you had a living, breathing specimen shipped from India, which you tried to keep in this very house.
Oh, he has a scar.
Oh, he does have a scar. That's
has a
weird because it
scarring.
doesn't show up on his profile.
Maybe because we the characters are dumb and just assumed like, we saw the one half of his face. Surely the other side's got to be the same, right?
Also could be a new scar.
Could be, yeah.
Yet living with such a wild beast proves more difficult than you had imagined.
It looks like a burn scar. Granted, we didn't get to see it up close. It
Maybe
was
there's
just, like,
something behind the
the
maybe
curtain.
something that's hiding behind the curtain.
Yeah, because like we saw there's burn marks on the floor from the carpet got burned from the dropped candle.
The chilling traces of the wild rampage was still very much in evidence.
Well,
Yet as we look around, the beast in question fails to present itself. Where could this angry creature have disappeared to, madam?
What does he look like in this case in his case profile pic? He looks like this.
He has no scar in that one.
No scar.
It's just front. He just looks like Ferb from Phineas and Ferb that way.
Yeah, you really do.
me?
I pray you do not consider my unchivalrous, but it is plain to me that one glance in your direction.
I tried to voice act and my voice said, "No, you're gonna cough now."
You're gonna die instead.
Maid spilled tea on his face. Oh, mayhaps. Mayhaps. His poor legs are probably scalded at this point.
It is?
Your dress pocket gives us a handsome clue as to the beast's current whereabouts. Or protruding from it is a handbill advertising a circus show.
Ah.
She's a gambler. Yes, you sought to dispose of the terrifying blind Mr. Garadeb at Batty Circus, a traveling show currently sojourning in the nearby park. I have observed the tents. You sold the savage lion, sir, to the circus troupe.
I most certainly did not.
I love how it's like they're playing along with it too. Like, yeah, sure, I had a lion. Sure, I didn't sell it.
Well, because the thing is, I think they don't want to correct him, because otherwise he would get it right.
Yeah.
Because they're like, well,
He's kind of onto something, but not exactly. But I don't want to say he's wrong.
I believe I've made my point. Fearsome beast which ran amok in his room. It was an Indian lion. And a simple visit to the circus now revealed the lion prancing jubilantly through a ring of fire.
Asiatic lion.
I think that is actually the cat.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Garadeb. It is plainly clear that you still have a deep feelings for this formidable beast. Indeed, in that blithe pose, the distress his loss has caused you is veritably tangible.
It's more like pain, because he feels the pain on his face, probably.
You think that his mate is actually his wife? Your head weighs heavily
Possibly.
on your shoulders. The pain you feel being revealed by that supporting arm. You okay?
Yeah, I just have phlegm in my throat.
Okay. Amid fits of tears, you let your beloved beast go. The strain of losing something so dear to you is clearly visible in your visage.
Nonsense, man. I simply...
But what we must now ask ourselves is the true cause of this pain.
Why does she have
And we
one
need
eye
only-
open?
It's just
Ma'am.
hiding something. We need to only follow the direction of your gaze to find the answer. Yes, it is the pile of bills that has given rise to the pain you suffer. Every envelope contains another demand for payment.
Ah.
For cartloads of meat, potatoes, wheat, and tea. Indeed, feeding your beloved has had a devastating impact on the financial circumstances of your household.
Love how he put his glasses on to just read the documents.
They don't have glasses, man. He wants goggles. He want to look cool.
Goggles, I mean.
And so you had no choice but to let it go.
Yes, well,
Did he say lettuce? I don't know. Did he say
well,
lettuce? Who feeds a lion lettuce? Or potatoes, for that matter.
Now, in a final fit of rage, the ferocious beast carried out one last unimaginable attack.
Unimaginable.
The aftermath of which
fireball.
could clearly be seen by the observing the carpet over there. Very expensive, woolen carpet, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, dearie me.
What could have caused such a destructive outburst?
Ah.
This time, madam, I'm afraid it is you who has inadvertently revealed the truth to me. Your wondering eye has settled upon the answer very neatly indeed. Yes, to explain the dire state of the carpet, we need only to look at the Tower of Cakes.
God, look at all these cakes gone to waste. Man, I would have eaten
What do you
these.
I want to eat the chocolate ones.
Yeah, same.
There is no creature more dangerous on this earth than a beast with an unsatiable appetite. Was it or was it not once said by a certain noblewoman that if they have no bread, let them eat cake? That is...
Wasn't that Catherine
Food
the
is at the
Great?
heart of all... That was not. What he's alluding to was to the wife of Louis the
Oh, yeah, you're
15th,
right.
I believe.
Yeah, Elizabeth?
I forget what her name was.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Marie
yeah.
Antoinette. There we go.
Yeah,
Found
there
out
we
that
go.
Remembers.
Marie Antoinette.
Which I don't believe she actually said. That was sort of like propaganda that was said after the fact. So, yeah, she actually apologized to the executioner because she was misstepped. So it's kind of hard for me to believe that she would say something so blatantly rude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as Combat Butler just said, which was not what she actually said, but she was so hated that the public ate it up. Ironic turn of
Yeah.
phrase.
To be fair, the nobility were mostly the problem. The king was just ineffectual.
Mm-hmm. Not the strawberry cakes. I don't want strawberries. Food is at the heart of all tragedy.
I'm glad
That's
everyone is
fair.
supporting me saying this.
Yeah. Let them brioche, not cake.
I am also somewhat of a history buff myself. Food is the heart of all tragedy, in fact.
Amen. That should be a quote on my wall.
That's my senior quote.
That's my senior quote.
Whatever do you mean?
Let them eat brioche.
Having ties with the last of cake, the beast began to stalk its next prey. I'm sure I need not spell out the nature of this final act of destruction carried out by the beast. There's only one logical conclusion. Walked into a frenzy by hunger, the lion attacked and ate the carpet.
I'm very
What?
doubtful of that.
The teeth marks in the carpet are a perfect match with those of the lion I once saw in India.
I'm very doubtful of that. Alright, time to fix his deductions.
Thus concludes Herlock Sholmes' great deduction of this beastly puzzle. That one guy is such a pog face right now.
Allow me to cut through those words.
What a good timing with that. Thank you.
What is the matter with you, Jean? You're pouring scalding hot tea all over me.
Yeah, starving because they tried to feed it potatoes. Yeah, it looks more like it was clawed up and the floor burned. Yeah, Sholmes' 2 brain cells firing in overdrive.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Garrett Deb. I'm afraid I didn't notice.
How do you... I
misread
swear to
that,
God,
thought
she
she said,
needs
"Oh, sorry."
glasses.
My directions can be startling sharp. It stands to reason that your cup ruineth over.
No, this is routine, Sholmes. You haven't been here long enough. This is routine. This is standard. French Revolution is badly needed in principle, but was executed pretty poorly. Pardon the phrasing there. Nah, you're good. You're
This-
good.
I feel sorry for this guy's leg that keeps getting scalding hot.
Are you sure it's not the crotch? That would be even worse.
I didn't want to talk about the old man crotch, but yeah, sure. Indeed, my revelations can make people still spill tears at times, too.
Oh,
Mr. Sholmes, sorry to butt in again, but can I make an
No,
observation?
by all means, show me your butt.
Okay.
Why, certainly, Mr. Naruto. What is it again?
Well, your deductions just now. Do you really think a lion could have fit inside a room of this size?
A cannon can do it, so why not a lion? Indeed, it is the only explanation for the facts. The terrifying truth all too often lies beyond the realm of common sense.
Cut the king's head off and ended up with an emperor just France things.
To be fair, once another emperor was captured by the Germans, they became a republic again. So it's kind of weird how it works sometimes.
Wouldn't it be an idea?
But wouldn't it be an idea?
I'm
What?
voicing him.
Right. This is not her. Sholmes.
wouldn't it be an idea to consider what lies inside the realms of common sense as well? But if an uncaged lion had run amok in this very room, surely Mr. Garradeb and his maid would have been hurt, or worse.
That's where you are stuck. No doubt the former military man held his own against the beast using that large cannon. Holy shit, that's a sight I want to see.
Thought you said that they sold the lion to the circus.
And what about the food? Meat and potatoes are one thing. But I don't believe I have ever heard of a lion that drinks tea.
Or eats cake, for that matter.
My dear Mr. Sato, it occurs to me with some regularity.
Common sense is a superpower, though. Very rare. Hard to analyze.
That irrespective of race and breeding, whenever anyone lands on Great Britain soil, they are infested with a highly appropriate taste for the afternoon tea.
Oh my god.
Oh! What a glorious notion!
Sasato, you don't actually believe this, do you? Okay, but how did he fight the lion? Sholmes, big gun, go bang.
Well then, Mr.
Oh.
Naruto, it's your
He fought
turn
him
to
off to
shine
the point where he
again.
died. That's why he sold him.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was coming.
A slight massage. That's all
Oh
Mr.
hell
Sholmes'
yes, pandas. He
abductions
is.
need. You
You have
can
no
do
idea
that.
how many people have made him the himbo.
Sholmes a himbo. I think he's a twink, personally.
Husband is like a stupid. You know how people say bimbo? Himbo is the male version of that.
Mm-hmm. Sholmes, I could prove you wrong, and all it would take is a round trip to the UK and back to America.
Excellent. I've been waiting for a trusty partner in deduction to step forward, Mr. Naruhodo.
We don't even know yet whether or not this is going to help with Mr. Natsume's case. Still, uncovering the truth is always worthwhile, whatever the motivation. At least, that's what I want to believe. Sholmes is a himbim.
Let's start again. From the beginning.
Though himbo is used more for endearment rather than a pejorative.
Hmm.
True, that is
Of
very true.
Pollock Sholmes' logic and reasoning spectacular.
Round 2, and I'm hungry.
I think the reason why himbo is more looked positively upon than bimbo probably is the same reason why people consider women sleeping around to be bad, but men sleeping around to be good.
It's sexist.
I don't think it's sexist to call him a himbo.
No, like the whole, like, oh, it's one, or maybe it's a double standard. Like,
I would say it's a
oh,
double standard.
it's bad for women to sleep around, but good for men to sleep around.
Yeah, I would consider it a double standard. It certainly shouldn't. Okay, I'm not gonna read all this.
Yeah, we've already. God, I need food. I'm hungry.
We can take a break after this deduction.
I mean, if we take a break now, or like after this deduction, like we're probably gonna just end stream. Because we've been streaming for like 2 hours and 40 minutes.
That's fine. Cries on the inside.
Just don't sleep. Easy.
Oh my god, you know what's gonna happen after this?
The trial.
After we do the, oh god, okay. After we finish all this, we just have to talk to the guy in prison bunch, and then that'll be the end of the investigation, then it'll be trial.
Okay.
I really didn't see the lion thing coming. No, but if you observe Mr. Garrett's reaction, it rather seems as though some beast did indeed run amok here in this room. Yes, something with a very fierce nature. But it couldn't have been a lion transported from India. So what was it then? We must follow Mr. Garrett's gaze. That will lead us to the true answer.
What's this? It's the woman. It's the woman.
He is married to her.
What's this photograph? So the beast is his wife.
Yeah.
If I ever have a... If/when I get married, if my partner ever refers me as a beast, I think I might lose my mind. A little bit. A ferocious beast. Looking for the chart. Ah, okay.
He looks very happy, doesn't he? He does, but you can't make out his bride. No, how unfortunate. Something must have struck the glass directly over the woman's face.
I wonder what happened. Probably best not to delve too deeply there. Maybe he got angry at her. Maybe he got angry or something, and now, like, she's threatening, like, oh, I'll leave you and expose you for being, like, a wife beater unless if you keep quiet, blah, 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 or something. Mayhaps that.
Maybe.
Mayhaps. Or it could be the other way around, who knows.
Take that!
I'm willing to bet she got upset with him and while cleaning knocked the statue over into it. Maybe. Behind the lion statue on the mantelpiece, almost deliberately hidden from view, is a photograph. Though I have yet to examine it in detail, make sure that holds the answer. Because I'm employing an extremely advanced detection technique called jumping to conclusions, you see. What?
What spectacularly contrived
I'm
logic.
skipping this because I'm pretty sure this is not... I don't have all the details. What? I thought I had all the details. What?
Examine, present the newlywed bride in the photo.
I can't fast forward as much. Like, I'm aggressively
So
clicking.
apparently it says examine the photograph and then present the newlywed bride in the photo. So we have to present the thing in the photo, not the bride itself, not the photo itself. So apparently you have to present the bride.
No, go back, damn it. Oh my god, stop talking. I can't scan over it. It won't let me move my cursor.
Can you use your keys on
I'm
your
gonna try.
keyboard?
It lets me use my keyboard, but not my mouse. All right, fine.
Take that!
There we go. The true nature of the beast that has run rampant here is revealed by that newlywed bride.
Precisely, Mr. Naruto. No other explanation could possibly
Love how
fit.
he just changes his tune. Like, I was so sure it was a lion. Oh no, it's the newlywed bride. You're so right. How could I possibly think of any other thing?
Yes, this frame print pictures your wife, Mr. Garudem. And while we limit the fact that her face is obscured,
We can still make out her mighty arms, and note that considerable horsepower they must contain.
oh, and then it continues on from here. Indeed, surely any woman
Wait,
of
is this
such
the
powerful
same-
creature.
Oh, sorry. Honored
Right.
might be stretching a point.
Too late, the fact remains that the beast which so clearly savaged this room was your wife, Mr. Garudem.
Which is the fucking maid.
The chilling traces of the wild rampage are still very much in
I
evidence.
think this was repeated. This is repeated.
Okay.
Yeah, this is repeated. Him as a man who's balanced between being beefy, kind, and stupid. The poor, fragile, defenseless woman is beside herself. Well, I don't know about fragile. Oh, dear. Anyway, Mr. Sholmes is quite right. There's no sign of Miss Garudem anywhere. But it seems there may be a clue to her whereabouts. A clue that the maid's trying to hide. I wonder where Mr. Garudem's wife could be. Ah, yes, there's the ring. I just imagine them, like, going around her body as, like, start doing this. Like, hold still for us, please.
I would like to say that with Panda's description of a himbo, I think Detective Gumshoe is like the best kind of like himbo then.
She's wearing a very large ring. Look.
Oh yes, a sunflower design with some rather nice embellishments. It's a sun ring!
For her sun outfit.
And it's on the ring finger of her left hand, which means it's surely a wedding ring.
It looks like it's there for life, too. I can't imagine it would slide off a finger of that size.
That's something to think, Mr. Naruhodo, not to say. Do you know Mr. Garadeb's wife in the photograph had a ring very much like this one? It's a large sunflower design as well.
Really? You have a great memory for these things. You could literally just look at the fucking photograph, Naruhodo. A large sunflower wedding ring. It's quite a coincidence. Okay, we figured it out. She's the wife.
Take that!
Your wedding ring gives us a handsome clue as to the beast's current whereabouts. Ah!
Indeed it does. The flowery band gleaming on your finger gives you away. For it is identical to the one shown on the hand of Mr. Garadeb's bride in this photographic print.
In other words, you're no ordinary household maid.
No. You are Garadeb's lucky bride. You are Miss Garadeb herself.
Mr. and Mr.
Oh, word!
You are lower class, not middle class.
But they like to
Well,
act
it's
like
only
they're
been
middle
fine
class.
detecting, sir. As you rightly surmise, this is my wife, yes, my Jo. Rather let himself go, you might say, but she was...
It would appear you don't live in most comfortable of circumstances. After all, you're a retired army man, yet you are in the business of renting out rooms. Also, I guess all the food must go to his wife, then.
Yeah.
I would assume, therefore, you have insufficient means to employ a maid. Would that be correct?
It's not right, I tell you. I was a second lieutenant of the 3rd Regiment. A man was his pride, don't you know? By golly, it's a sorry thing when a chap can't even afford to have a single maid in his employ.
Yes, here in London, one is rather judged.
That's why she's always spilling tea. She's not used to doing it, LOL. Or because, like, he said something to make her mad.
Or because she's getting back at him, yeah.
Yeah.
A household cannot be considered worthy of society if it employs no staff at all. Though in my concerned opinion, such concerns about appearances are folly.
You mean Mr. Garadeb has his wife work as a maid? As his maid?
Precisely. Am I right, Mr. Garadeb?
Only in company, obviously, but listen here. This must remain a secret. Tip-top secret, please.
We'll see about the trial tomorrow. The raging wife.
Now for the carpet thing.
Woo, I'm excited. Alright. Come on. Love this man dumping out all his pipe tobacco into his tea every time he stirs it. Yeah, really. Mr. Sholmes is quite something. He's still calling Mr. Garadeb's wife a beast. And not because this is a repeated clip of earlier. No. Definitely not.
Yes, as a woman, that feels rather uncomfortable.
But Mrs. Garadeb is standing beside her husband as we speak. In other words, he hasn't lost his beloved at all, has he?
Oh, how true. So perhaps that supporting arm that seems to be propping up his head has some other significance then.
According to Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Garadeb's pain is tangible, though. The pose of his really signify. Slapped. It's a fucking hand slap. Oh my
He's
God.
been slapped so many times.
Oh my, look at the bright red mark. Gosh, that's quite
He's a
something.
fat hand.
Yeah. And clearly made by someone's hand. Yes, Mr. Garrideb has been slapped on the face, it seems hard. I've never seen such a clearly defined mark. Whoever could have done such a thing? Well, there's a very limited number of candidates, I'd say.
Take that!
Your head weighs heavy on your shoulders, the pain you feel being revealed by that slapped cheek. Let's slap some cheeks, boys. The handprint insinuates that he was hit from behind. Ah, yeah, but the way the hand is placed, yeah.
I mean, it can be done with the left hand.
No. Can be done with the left hand, like, if you push against it. But then it wouldn't give enough force, I don't think, bruise like that.
And of course, the deliverer of the impressive mark on your cheek that refuses to fade was you, Madame Jean Garrideb.
Well, yes.
It looks like she actually is sad about it. You have been desperate to hide the slap mark on your cheek, sir. Dude, you keep spilling the tea.
Stop spilling the tea!
Hold the braces. How did you work that out, man?
Nothing escapes the notice of one trained in the art of observation, my dear fellow.
That's why you haven't looked directly at us even once. To keep your other side from view.
To hide your Phineas and Ferb face.
Well,
This is Phineas and Ferb's great-grandfather.
Now let us proceed to the next conundrum. Why were you subjected to such a violent slap? He had Vietnam flashbacks with that one. In other words, you must ask yourself, what caused Madame Garrideb to fly into a rage?
Alright, and you don't need to repeat this.
Didn't Mr. Sholmes say that all the bills were all for the lion fodder?
Yes, but now we've established that the lion never existed, which can only mean that the thing responsible for gobbling up all the food is Mr. Garrideb's wife.
Mr. Naruto, she's a person, not a thing.
Yes, well, she's also a person who gave her husband a mighty slap around the face. One so hard that left a perfect hand mark, in fact.
Yes, why would a woman want to hit her husband with such force, I wonder?
I'd love to know the answer to that question.
Ah, someone must be reading this book at the moment. There's a bookmark here, look. Mr. Garrideb is clearly an avid reader.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't think this is a bookmark.
Oh no, so it isn't. It's a note written in a woman's hand. Oh, James, I love you. Yours, Mary.
And looks next to
Oh.
the signature.
Lip marks made with a lipstick.
How scandalous.
Oh, I see. Oh my god. Our Poe friend has a interest.
Wait, what?
I'm guessing this book was given to... He got the books, and one of the books he got was for his landlord, but she didn't realize that, so she thought he read all the books. And so she left a note for him, only for it to arrive with the landlord instead.
Was
You
it?
see my logic?
But it was to James, right?
That's a good question. Who's James?
Who's James? Who goes by James? I can't look at court record now, so I can't see, like...
This is the closest thing I can think of. Maybe that's his, like, British name?
Or like almost like an Americanized name, but like a Britishanized name or something.
Yeah. Whenever I took Spanish class, they gave me a Spanish name, Diego.
Yeah, I had the name Michelle in French, but it was nowhere near like my actual real name, because my real name has no translation or a French equivalent. So I wanted a French name.
Mine does not have a Spanish equivalent.
Mhm. But anyway. Maybe they misheard Joan.
Maybe, but
Maybe.
if it was that, then it would be very awkward for a woman to then try to go for Joan.
Yeah, considering the age of when this story is taking place. Where gay people weren't a thing. Well, they existed, but, like, they were very heavily...
Time for them to burn at stake, I suppose.
Yeah.
What a passionate romantic gesture.
Don't get any ideas, Sasato-san.
Oh dear, I'm sorry. So this bookmark's actually a love note then.
Wait, can I look at court record? No, I can't look at court record right now. They were very good friends and roommates. Gay people weren't a thing. No, don't take me out of context, please. That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean.
I love this game of take Grey out of context. We already have her saying commit war crimes.
Pin that. No, the pins are supposed to be for chat conversation, to start chat conversation as like questions and stuff.
If you were a thing, pin by Grey.
Wait. Gonna add this into the Discord server, my quotes.
Thing said and wish that could be taken away. Oh hey, but if Diana's still here, then she finally got to see the main character.
Oh, true, yeah. It's in quotes now, and that would start a kind of conversation. It would be like, what do you mean, Aaron? Aren't you for the gays? I'm like, yeah, I am for the gays, because I am gay.
Yeah, see?
I'm queer. But, yes, it is this love note that has given rise to the pain you suffer. I put the quote in quotes in my Discord server, so you can go react to it if you so choose. And I made sure to make it clear that is out of context.
Oh, James, I love you. Yours, Mary.
Thank you for the ASMR.
Passionate indeed.
Yeah, who's James? Oh, wait, now we can
There you
look
go.
at
That can
record.
also be taken out of context. No? Unless he has some sort of Britishized name, then I guess my
They
guess
both
is off.
John and Joan. John and Joan.
It
So
does say John, so I guess it would be for him.
Great, I'm gay.
Damn.
Ryan, good for her. Wait. I mean, gay can be used as an umbrella term for anybody in the LGBTQ plus community. But it's usually means like a gay man or a woman. Or I don't know how that would work for non-binary people. Ooh. I'm non-binary. I should know this. Ooh, but I don't identify as gay. I identify as non-bisexual.
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 I am the straight.
I am the non.
Just imagining the non-bisexual being transcribed as just the straight.
No, because I'm not straight. No.
It's okay, you're just a little crooked.
I am the mer. I mean, NB is just gender, so gay equals any homosexual in my opinion. But I am, I'm not homosexual, so I'm not like men love men or women love women. I like two or more genders. So I refer to use myself as queer than instead of gay. But it was weird for reading Lord of the Rings and seeing words like queer and gay being used in ways that have nothing to do with the modern meanings. Yeah. There's a there's a holiday song that uses gay as like happy. And it's like, okay, we don't see like the ultra religious nuts who are freaked out about the war on Christmas freaking out about gay being in one of their Christmas tunes, okay? It's fine in that context, but I guess not in every other context, okay. Oh, she mad, she angry, her
She's about
shaking.
to punch him. I guess we should be happy that he didn't get worse than a slap. Perhaps
Well,
the sender of this note. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, like, she kind of fucked up the apartment.
Hmm.
Angie baby.
Perhaps the sender of this note of certain Miss Mary is the fly in the ointment here.
Mary, why are you sending notes to fictional characters? I thought we've talked about this. Merry Christmas, by the way. Merry Crisis.
Oh my god, please,
She
the
did it
man's
again.
already dead.
But I don't know the Bally woman.
You don't know her?
I knew it wasn't written to me.
Yeah, maybe your theory is right. Look, all my love notes are for Locust. I know they are.
It was just in the book. I don't know how it got there.
It was just in there, you say.
That's right. That's what I've been.
So that's why she's been pouring hot tea on his dick this whole time.
A likely story.
Oh, listen here, Joan. Whole thing I explained at the time. I bought the book at the second-hand place, and the note must have already been in there.
So, the previous owner of the book was using the note as a bookmark, you mean?
That's right. That's what I've been saying.
A likely story.
For heaven's sake, woman, look at the name. It's written to James. My name, in case you've forgotten, is John.
A likely story.
Are you questioning my name now?
I'm questioning my name all the time.
And there we have it. Arouse the suspicions of the female heart, and you unleash a beast with the most ferocious bite.
Yeah, Ryan, if you're ever here, don't make me sus of you. There will be consequences.
To be fair to Garadeb here, it seems like he's done nothing for this.
Yeah, she's just assuming.
I feel like this is. I feel like I should be angry at her for the fact that she she shouldn't be this suspicious of her husband that I'm guessing they've been together for a while.
Yeah, I'm so mad at her. She's sus as fuck. I'm questioning my sanity all the time. Oh, she hit him again. Yeah, this is domestic violence.
Domestic abuse.
Yeah, I'm gonna call the Popo.
Now, in a final fit of rage, the ferocious beast carried out
I'm
one
pretty
last
sure this is
unimaginable attack.
Pretty sure this is repeated. She chose violence
She
this
chose
year.
violence this year. She chose violence every year.
Yeah, this is repeated dialogue.
I'm now repeating dialogue from which you have all heard before, but I like to repeat myself sometimes.
Her cheeks shake.
They do a jiggle.
They do a jiggle. It's the only good thing about her. Is her cheeks
RTX
jiggle.
on.
No, it's not the cakes. It's the fucking candle.
Why you cake?
But surely Mrs. Garadeb didn't eat the carpets.
No, of course not. But there doesn't seem to be any doubt that the state of disarray that
Hey, we
this
don't know if
room
she
is
did
in
eat the carpet.
is a result of her wild temper. She burned the carpet. She dropped a candle on the carpet. That's what
She
happened.
did, but we don't know if she never ate the carpet.
The only required jiggle physics. Violence is my New Year's resolution. For legal reasons, I need to make it clear that this is a joke. Okay, good.
No, that's true. So this is the last part of Mr. Sholmes' deduction that we need to fix. We need only to follow Mrs. Garadeb's gaze, and that will tell us the real answer.
You don't need to let me know, Sasato. I'm not stupid. Legal approves this message. It's the candle. It's the candle on the floor. Carpet here has been ripped to shreds. It's burned.
What is it?
If you look close at the edge, you can see scorch marks.
Oh yes, so you can. In that case, perhaps the carpet wasn't eaten in normal sense at all.
Let's rethink with this in mind. It's the candle. Look at
I
the
would hate to have to sell this house.
candle.
Imagine trying to explain the new owners the scorch mark.
Looks like a very old candlestick. Looks too small. Very unstable. Even the slightest knock would make it topple over. dear, that would be dangerous. Wait, take a closer look at this. There's one candle missing. It's on the floor! It's on the floor. It's right there.
Apparently, you're supposed to present the candlestick.
Oh, the candlestick itself. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, to explain the dire state of the carpet, we need only look at the candlestick.
Most illuminating, my dear fellow, and of course the only possible way out of this logical labyrinth.
Yes, the remnants of the ferocious attack in which the carpet was devoured are clearly visible. Indeed. Sorry.
Indeed they are. The scorch marks at the edge clearly give the truth away.
Scorch marks?
It would appear that the room was the scene of a little marital altercation. You say so, Holmes, as she's been hitting him.
Miss Garrideb's mighty arm muscles left an impression not only on her husband's face.
Throughout the entire room, the force of her strike caused the candle to fall from the holder. And in seconds, the carpet was lit and the whole corner of the room in flames.
Yes,
But the most ferocious beast in this world is neither a violent lion nor a vengeful woman, but fire.
And in this room, that ferocious beast bared its claws and ran amok.
Eloquently put, my dear fellow. So you see, there is only one conclusion here. After the
As
sparks of marital discord flew, this room was a scene of a fire.
They said it together. That's why I tried to say it with you.
I tried saying it with you too. That's why I gave a pause.
Mr. Sholmes, sir, I salute you.
Did this man just fucking die?
Okay, she caught him. Good. Good wife. Good wife for doing that.
Carpet scorched by a small fire. Solved. Look at our boys.
Look at D-boys. D-boys.
The boys. Well, apparently in Japan, they just recently developed a lickable TV screen that lets you taste food being shown, which... Ew!
Why?
That's gross.
It's these dash long winter nights, you know, nothing to do but read in front of the fire. Luckily, there's a jolly good second-hand bookshop just around the corner. Buy all my old novels there.
And in the pages of one particular novel, you discover the rather illicit material.
For which your wife admonished you harshly, it seems.
Don't know about admonished. Demolished might be rather closer to the mark. And peace is most certainly an address.
Act description, oh man. Here we go again. Ah shit, here we go again. And the carpet, was that destroyed by fire when a candle fell on the floor?
Great to say it was. Happened in the blink of an eye, you know.
Tastes like liquid crystal.
Old pack filled with smoke. Couldn't see a bolly thing.
How y'all feel about green beans?
Is Bali supposed to be a curse?
I think so. Like, damn. We couldn't see a damn thing or something. I don't like green beans. Green beans just aren't my thing.
You know what's better than green beans?
My dick.
Edamame.
Nah.
Edamame. I think edamame is better. I don't know what that last thing you said was. I have a suspicion, but edamame.
I said my dick. My dick is
Oh,
obviously
my
the
dick.
best.
Okay. Fair enough.
I was caught between the old Styx rage and the raging flames.
I had to make my green beans and bacon. Ooh.
I agree. You paint a torrid picture, sir. One that would have been most entertaining.
That's sympathy for you.
Didn't take long for the fire to spread, of course. The body furniture started going up as well. We've hid the mess behind the screen for the time being.
Can we see the mess?
Over here, Mr. Garadeb?
Well, you have nothing more to hide now, if you'll allow me.
Oh wow.
Bookcase.
One of my favorite old novels in that case. As soon as the fire got hold of them, that was it. Whoosh, drop in the smoke.
Didn't catch all of them.
Yeah, I didn't catch all of them though.
And the wife started hurling things at me.
Little do we know Garadeb is actually the judge's younger brother.
What a terrible sight it must have been.
Excuse me. If a man with red hair works in a bakery, does that make him a gingerbread man? Ginger baker.
There was I, back up against the window, under heavy enemy fire, incendiary books and coming ton to the dozen.
I thought I misread that at first. That's why I reread it.
All of this because apparently their wife can't read without doubt. Amen.
Worse than it is, I lost my favorite, the book called The Lion's Pride.
Lion's Pride. Ah, yes, your notorious love of big cats coming through again.
I assure you, the title didn't influence my choice in the slightest.
I'm sure.
So poor man really did lose something dear to him as a result of the ferocious beast rampage.
Mr. Sholmes' deductions turned out to be correct once again.
Can only be described as a great British wonder.
I tell you, it was total carnage, flames everywhere, the old stick in a fuel.
Out of interest, what time of day was that?
Not sure I can remember. It was 2 days ago now. Let's see, around 5 o'clock, I think.
So the time of the murder. Or, I keep saying murder, but it wasn't actually a murder because the person didn't die.
Attempted murder / assault.
Yeah.
So exactly the same time as a terrifying incident was unfolding outside your window on the street below.
Even more terrifying from the inside, I can assure you. The whole of Blighty would have been flattened outside my window at that time. And I wouldn't have noticed a dashed thing.
My wonder is how they got the fire out. Did they just throw tea on it?
They threw more fire on it. That's because you fight fire with fire.
Oh, really?
Mr. Sholmes.
Yes, Mrs. Naruto. What can I do for you?
Well, I think we've got to the bottom of Mr. Garadeb's situation now. But what does that have to
You
do
want
with
me to get to your bottom?
Oh, the jetpack unsatisfactory. Poggers. Nice! I haven't used the jetpack yet on my playthrough. I just stick to hypertubes and the Blade Runners. But what does this have to do with Mr. Natsume's circumstances?
I can't help you there, I'm afraid.
What?
My dear fellow, if you recall, I did say as much from the outset. I warned you that although I knew the retirement meant to be hiding something, I could not be sure whether his secret would be proved to be irrelevant or not.
He did say that. He did say it. I just knew you were going to say that.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Now, Mr. Naruto, you mustn't lose heart. Bear in mind that all things fall into one of only two categories, those relevant to the case and those not.
That makes no sense to me.
Well, no matter. It is of far greater importance that you make up your own mind now.
Sorry?
Visiting hours at the prison will soon be over.
Oh no, is it that time already? If we're to accept Mr. Natsumi's case, we have official paperwork to attend to.
So that's it. No more time to think.
Perhaps like to betake yourselves to bidding us farewell now. I must prepare supper for Mr. Garadeb.
Oh yes, I'm so sorry.
Thank you both very much for your time.
Sasaki-san will be waiting for us. And I'm going to have to give him an answer. We're gonna stop here. Gray be tired. Well, this was a great stream, I say. If I do say so myself. What did you think, Grant? Grant?
Yeah, what?
I asked, did you think this was a good stream? Because we're gonna end
Oh,
now.
yeah. I didn't hear you say that.
I did say it.
How did Discord didn't catch it?
Oh, interesting.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun this stream. I'm glad that my friends Jess and Diane could be here. I hope they enjoyed the little voice acting that we both did.
Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for those who followed. Thank you for following. It's always appreciated. Feel free to join the Discord server. You'll get more updates on when I go live. Or follow me on Instagram. I'm usually pretty accurate with when I go live on there too. But Discord is usually when I announce things and ping for it. Hope it was okay that I was such a meme lord in chat. LMAO. Yeah, it was good. It was fun. It was
That's
good.
fun.
It was good.
I enjoyed having you here. I enjoyed having Diane here.
We are. Who? Let's see.
We're very close to the end, so we'll probably be dealing with just talking to Sasaki, and then after that we'll be dealing with part 1 of the trial.
Yeah.
It will be a definite type of trial, and I can't wait until we meet the very adorable Bobby.
Whomst?
It's a constable, but he's very adorable.
Oh, yay. I'm excited. I'm excited to meet that individual.
I can send you a pic if you want.
No, I would like to be surprised. Oh, we did get a
Okay.
stretch redeem before we ended. Before ending. So.
Oh, I've been stretching this whole time, so what's one more?
I have not stretched yet, so thank you for the redeem, Jess.
I will be sending this picture to Jess and Diana.
Alright, we're gonna go raid someone named Thrasher Skeets, who's playing Watch Dogs Legion, because of course I gotta always find someone who's playing Watch Dogs Legion and raid them. They seem pretty cool and everything.
Yep.
So please feel free to join the raid. If I don't see you in the Discord server, please have a wonderful holiday. If you celebrate, I will be streaming Tuesday, one day, or Wednesday of next week. I'm not sure yet, but one of those days. I'll have to look at my schedule and see when I'll be streaming. But feel free to stop on by. You're always welcome. And Discord is always a thing. So, have a wonderful night, everyone. I'll see you sometime in the future. Bye!